That's what I had in mind.
A bonus bunchy.
Okay,
Yes,
actually,
yes, you are
what would
audible
be
on
like
my
a
end
good
now.
game for you to like? That would be easy.
Let's see.
Quick, everyone, play the same game.
No, we're not all playing the same game.
I mean, I could do Time Spinner. That's basically the same as not playing. And or I could do what is it? Rogue Legacy?
That one seems to be
Oh
over
my
fairly
goodness.
quickly whenever you do it.
Yeah. Or Minecraft Dig, and then you will also occasionally get the muffin noises of "Oh no, creepers have spawned on me."
Oh no.
I will leave it up
Numbers.
to Bunchy, the impartial third party, to decide.
Numbers is saying
Okay.
everyone play Super Metroid Rap Mando on hard desolate settings.
No,
Numbers?
I don't even want
do
to
you want
play
to do?
it.
Do you want to do a shared chat?
That'll be a good idea. Let me get one of those started.
Nah, why would that ever be a good idea?
No, it's more fun to have the confusion, the delayed conversation, and nobody in chat being able to tell what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that is pretty funny.
Also, high numbers.
Wait. Oh my god.
I feel that Numbers. I've done that sort of thing a lot lately.
It just occurred to me because I was originally going to do some writing before this.
Yeah, we know.
I've been accidentally like... Okay, how do I put this in a way that makes sense? Now under the context of Pride, I've been unintentionally... Let's see, one of those characters is like... has to deal with their identity being put into question.
Oh dear.
That's always an interesting thing to explore in writing.
Also,
One's judged for who they are as a person.
sorry.
Yeah, what is it, Muffin? What is it?
Just for trying to figure out my YAML, which I'm still forcing Bunchy to decide. Another
yeah.
option is the paint, for which I would also allow you to supply one picture, which I have to doodle.
Huh.
Bunch.
Why don't? Oh, okay, so if you did paint, I have lots to pick from for that.
I figured
Oh
you might.
no,
I figured you'd be the right otter to
right
to
off.
request.
Let's
But I
see.
don't need these.
I can't. That gives me some ideas.
Should I generate the room with Archie?
Archie.
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 You certainly could. I would pick the I would pick the least tasking game to go
Also,
alongside that.
I'm
if you
realizing this
did.
title was stupid. I'm changing it.
Oh,
Oh,
If it were me, I would want to do it that way.
title. Wait, are you streaming, Corix?
yeah.
No.
shall
Why would I
we-
be doing that?
Why would I be doing that? I don't know. It's like almost midnight. You don't usually stream this late.
Yippee!
Look, Look, if you can start at 1 a.m., why can't I?
I don't start at 1 a.m. I start at midnight.
Corey, the answer is because you're the sensible one.
Yeah, I'm the stubborn one that goes into this and does not actually think of the consequences about it.
we call that happy-go-lucky.
AKA the Tatum way. I just heard that echo like 3 times. Oh my god.
Tatum way, Tatum way, Tatum.
Tatum, wait.
Lots of options.
Tatum
Potato
Wait'em.
Wait'em.
Hey, you.
I love the
can
Tatum
do
positivity.
Oh my
Tatum
goodness. Oh my goodness. Who is this Bunchy person? She seems like really cool.
Oh my gosh.
I like that we've tricked her into just like showing off her gallery.
Oh no, you can see. It's less of a surprise if you can see
Sorry,
what
I
I'm
saw a
what I'm
demon on my
picking from.
screen.
Okay, I'll go back to looking at Marvik's.
No, you
A
can look
demon
at-
on Pasta's screen just appeared like a little bit ago.
Oh no.
No. Also, just to confirm, Bunchy, you are not planning to join Archipelago.
Archipelago. I think if I did, I would want
Archipelago?
something that is like very small. Like
You're very small.
actually,
Otter like sounds.
I mean, art is small.
art is small. Also, I was looking at. Do you know anything about what was it called? Bumper stickers. I saw that and I played a little bit of it. Sans Archipelago, and I thought that could be a fun little background one to do for a small.
I've never played it in or outside of Archipelago, but it looks decently small.
I mean, since I'm here,
Also, I am way too
If I
late
were
for
not-
saying this, but hey, Thunder, thanks for being the first one up, the first one in. Definitely.
All my chat has been seeing right now is Shadow the Hedgehog looking at them like they did like a crime.
We did. I did. I certainly did.
I did. Yeah, Shadow's been looking at Muffin this whole time.
oh wait,
I've done the crime of orchestrating boyfriend activities outside of Pride Month.
I mean, better late than never, right?
Yeah.
Boop.
2 things. I don't have. Where did we? There it is. Invite Corix because I see you're streaming too.
I
And
wanted to
how
be
silly of me.
I wanted to be streaming a lot earlier, but as usual, Minecraft ends up consuming my life.
So
I
you're
did
both
too, but
invited.
I was
Marvik,
just late.
Marvik, did you
What?
accept
What
the
did I do?
invitation to shared chat?
No.
Wait, did I? Hold on, let me see.
Well, if you did,
There
you
is no
didn't actually share
It's a
chat.
lie.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay, it's because it's not supported on Edge.
Yeah, it doesn't like certain browsers. It hates them.
Hold on, let me open it on Chrome.
Why are you using Edge?
I've actually been using Edge and Chrome
Let me
together in
see.
unison.
Ew, double
A
browser.
bunchy. Beep. You're ew. Okay, I need to also find my sappy music.
I think I'm gonna do this one for Archie.
Yeah, Edge is not the worst browser because Chrome is.
Hmm.
Mm.
Opinions.
Indeed.
Nothing said those opinions are spicy.
It's not too complex. It needs a lot of gray, which is, I think, a color that you might start off with. I forget, but
To be honest, I've never actually realized that you could change your color without the color picker before. The last time that I played, so I don't know what you start with.
Oh no, boss.
I've completely forgotten.
You start with
What it
not
takes.
the colors of the rainbow.
You start with one thing. I don't know why.
Doesn't even matter how hard you try.
I try my best to avoid Chrome-based browsers, but it's almost impossible now.
I just use Firefox. It works for me.
Same. I was on Chrome for the longest time, and eventually I decided they're not as nice as they used to be.
I would like
The thing
have
that made
been using Firefox, but like then the video. Actually, I can't admit that on stream.
the thing that made me end up ditching Chrome was when it started running like absolute trash, and it refused to ever be fixed. It's like, yep, okay, I'm done with it taking 1 minute to load anything. We're done. We're leaving.
What numbers you streaming? What a noodle doodle.
Numbers.
Noodle doodle.
Back you drink coffee.
The numbers.
You know, numbers, you're a noodle doodle.
A cute doodle.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to boop key before this crap.
3, 4, 5.
You have time to boop him now, Marvik.
Okay.
Be the boop you want to see in the world.
There's always time to boop.
Yes.
Especially when they're silly woofle phase.
Yeah.
Numbers is not a woofle or a fae.
Yet.
That's what key it.
Not with that attitude. Oh my gosh. These waves are so imbalanced.
Boss
They're
is
so-
going through her first checks right now in her artwork.
Wait, what?
Boss, imagine if you could somehow just make it so that your like art just was a part of the AP.
Oh my gosh. That would be kind of hilarious. I was thinking about, I don't know if anybody's started to make it happen, but something like what I'm doing right now with this tracker business. Maybe not with Renoise, but with something free like ModPlug, or like some third party, like somebody makes their own little mini tracker like Milky or something like that. And you have to make a song instead of, it's just like the MS Paint, but you have to make music.
That'd be interesting. Also, are you YAML doodling?
Am I YAML doodling? I didn't consider it. Let me, if it's too late, y'all go ahead and throw it together, and I can do what I'm doing in the background. But if there's time, then I can go ahead and toss one.
It seems
Where's the time limit?
It seems the room hasn't been made yet.
Well, I didn't make it
There's a
because
time limit.
because I thought you said you were considering what you would do. So
Well, technically
was
the room
thinking it
is
was-
there, but it's the wrong one.
I was thinking it
Finally
was
got
so
my
last
happy
second, I
music.
wouldn't want to just jump into it if it was
the whole thing is last
already there.
second. if they wanted to start, they could have done it like half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Pride month. Pride month.
It's over.
Month.
No more
It's not over for me yet.
Pride all gone.
It's
Not
not
gone till I start giving a sappy speech on straight. Watch it be like, oh, 12. 12, oh, 10. Like, no, 10.
Yep, 12:10. There's 100 minutes in an hour now.
Yeah, I added a couple minutes. Sorry, guys.
Don't you hate it when you just
game are you
casually exist
doing?
and then you break time?
Yes.
Happens every single time.
Paul said I do that every day. I knew otters had the ability to manipulate time. I always knew they did.
More likely than you'd think.
It's more likely than you'd think. So, okay, if I'm otter adjacent, does that mean I can only partly mess with time?
Maybe.
I can only
see.
make time go faster by like 10 seconds. Actually, I'd use that more. I'd use that more often if I could actually do that. Actually, if it's just 10 seconds. Wait, no, now I'm actually thinking about this too much.
Just make it go faster 10 seconds every minute. So every minute is 50 seconds.
My eyeball.
What does that
That
have
had
to do
nothing to
with
do
it?
with what was being said. It didn't, but
Is there an options page for bumper stickers? I'm just trying to.
your bumper sticker.
No.
Oh no.
Well, a Paws bumper sticker. Paw Snoop as like the paw as the
Options.
bumper sticker. That would go way too like well actually. Someone would say, "Oh my God, it's famous Twitch streamer Paws Patrol. I used to steal that from that guy's car."
Huh?
No.
The bumper sticker. the bunchy bumper sticker.
Buncher sticker.
Boy, Chinka.
The buncher sticker.
Sponsor sticker. Bum, 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 bum.
The
Ask
buncher
advances. Spinner trap.
Now I'm picturing like an equivalent to bumper cars with bunchies, but you don't bump into each other, you just moosh.
Mush.
sticker. Moosh.
It's like how in the family there was this puppy that would, whenever she was playing, would like throw her weight to the side and like tackle another dog, like like going sideways a little bit. Whoops.
How could you
She'd like spin around really fast and moosh in that sort of way.
How could you forget Muffin? Muffin's right there.
I forgot my H.
Arc
Did you
muffin.
forget?
Arc muffin.
Arc muffin.
Arc muffin. Ah, indeed. Wait, so Poss, imagine if if an entire AP thing, all you had to do was draw the archipelago symbol.
I didn't know Muffin was a lightning dragon.
Oh, I'm not. There are plenty of those.
He's actually, would you say you're 480 volt or 220? 230 volt.
My dentistry is not very good, so probably 230.
Oh no. Bunchy.
No.
Bunchy Patrol.
It's
Or,
a YAML
sorry, I don't know who Bunchy is. I know Pertator.
Potato.
The Bunch Patrol.
What a little potato doodle.
Okay,
Pertator.
I guess since I've already inserted myself into the situation, I'm gonna throw a little YAML into the text chat.
You're gonna throw.
Poss,
Don't
that means
throw.
it's time for Poss is
throw.
gonna throw.
I'm gonna throw for content.
No.
Oh no.
You know, actually valid.
Chat, welcome to impromptu archipelago bumper stickers with Archmuffin, Corix the Star Seeker, and Marvick the Elemental.
I like man.
you think.
It's more likely than you think.
You never know.
Hi,
when you
hi,
will just
chat,
be stolen from an archipelago.
That puts the image in my head that Marvick, while just exploring the world, was just randomly came across Muffin flying through the sky. He was like, "Hey."
No, I just swoop down, grab you both, and then somehow Bunchy has also jumped and is clinging to my tail. And bam.
They flew by Bunchy's house. And she was like, ah!
Just there, like, gonna grabbed on.
It's like, I'm gonna bap that tail if it kills me. Just latches on. Like,
Ah!
and then we fly away to Archipelago Land.
Archipelago Land.
And it's like an isekai world kind of thing.
Wacky.
Oh, Marvick with the little powers. That sounds really cute, actually.
Marvick with a power star?
I mean, you're right there, Corix.
Okay, I guess I'm putting
You can't hold me.
room in
You can
the
hold on to me, but you can't hold me
or
like
the
that.
text chat doodle thingy.
Where are we throwing? What are you throwing? Who? Where are we throwing things? Who?
The room. The room is in. I can also DM it. That also works.
I see it. Don't worry.
Poss is not throwing yet. You got Muffin. You gotta chill out.
I wouldn't throw paws.
Maybe I'm throwing
Boss.
all over the place.
No, no.
Poss said yeet yeet yeet.
What if it was like a pile of comfy pillows?
Just heat.
I think.
And I was coming at you like a ferret.
And that's a good that possibly. I think I would still probably.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'd give you a little huggy squeeze first, but then
toss. Whoosh. It was a pile of muffin pillows. I'm gonna be drawing an Archie plushie in the near future, so
Aww.
that could be a possibility.
Archie.
Yeah, Corks, imagine Marvick wearing a little power suit. This is the right YAML, right?
Oh yeah, I just realized the aspect ratio of that image kind of mattered.
What are you talking about, Poss?
Oh, the image that I gave Archie to draw.
Oh yeah.
The paint thing needs a certain aspect ratio of image, or else it's gonna stretch it. So
it might get a smidge scrunchied.
Scraunchy. That's
yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
You gotta scrunch it sometimes.
Yeah.
Scraunchy. Paunchy.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna go ahead and get the text client open. No.
Me too.
Sorry, one of those was a requirement. Oh shit!
What?
Hold on, I might have fucked up. No!
Uh-oh.
Why would you do such a thing?
Okay.
A pile of muffin
Okay, hold on. I need to like restart making everything because I forgot to turn my controller on. And the text client doesn't like it when I do that.
Marvick.
No.
Marvick.
Remember the numbers. Remember numbers.
He's streaming right now.
Always remember to boop your snacks.
Oh gosh.
Oh, good golly gosh.
Oh dear, that freaked out for a second, but we're okay.
Zawaruda.
Also, good news, I actually remembered to refill the water bottle this time.
Yippee.
Text client.
Okay, I'm in the text client now.
But
Bunchy, what are you doing in there? You're supposed to be in the couch streaming.
But
Yeah,
but text client.
yes, get in the couch, Bunchy, like a cat, like a kitten. Law.
Oh no.
But
You would.
Archipelago.
but the numbers. I need to crunch the numbers.
Oh no.
You need to get booped. That's what you need to do.
All right.
Oh, what was the
I'll just boot Bungie with the numbers.
Muffin? What was the number?
Bunch the numbers.
Here are the numbers.
Oh my goodness.
6, 4, 7, 4, 5.
6, 4, 7, 4, 5. Okay, I still got it. Now I just need to actually open. my
He's still
thing
got
right.
it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Da 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 da.
Someone's getting booped.
Now, this will be fun. I can put the renoise window on the side of everything and then do bumper stickers while doing the
Multitasking.
waveform thing.
That's wild.
You have to
And
go
that's
to
gonna be-
uni and do your presentation doodles.
Oh my goodness.
No, Bracky. You gotta do school.
Got to do
Maybe-
learning.
Maybe
Harvick doesn't know
Archie
what
could
school is.
carry you there, but you gotta go.
Yes. All right. Sorry, I've got to bail from the archipelago just to take Bracky to school and make
Oh,
sure that
no.
he gets to his class.
It's fine. We'll
I understand.
wait.
Wait.
And I am sharing my screen on Discord, but yeah. All right.
It might be
Is
hard for me to
everybody
include that
ready?
as well as my own footage on the stream.
This is valid. This is more just in case somebody had extra monitor
I'm
space and wanted to
connect-
see.
I'm connected, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I didn't see anyone else connected, and I was like,
Playing Super Metroid has joined. Client 0.6.1. EP. That's what it says.
Okay.
Very
Right,
radio.
I think.
Why is the
Are-
thing
are-
being dumb
Shall we
again?
do?
Hang on.
I don't think we'll need a countdown for this
Capture
one.
the game, you dummy, dumb.
You said we do
Oh
or
my
don't need a
goodness.
countdown.
I wouldn't think we would need one, or since everyone's probably ready. Right? I didn't just speak out of my butt there.
RetroArch doesn't like being captured for some reason.
Boba Newt has just bade me hydrate, so other than that, I'm ready.
I like how it sent out similarity 9% more before it sent out similarity 1%.
Okay, we're going, chat. We're going.
Wait, what?
Because the first thing that I do when I start an Archie is to clear the canvas, and then it's like, well, this is at least 10% similar to blank, pure whiteness.
Wow, that's really impressive, actually.
It kind of is.
It kind of is. Muffin's not
And-
convinced that it fully is.
No, I'm on your side. Also, yes, I do not start with any gray.
I need.
I
Why
have
is it not
black
capturing?
And white. And do I have colors? I have like
Look, I
very
don't know.
vivid shades.
Quarks is breaking stuff already.
It doesn't like me. It's never liked me.
I liked you, so it should like you.
Yippee!
Capture the thing. I have a very interesting start, and I. Both of the
Of course,
fact
you
I
said-
also have the gravity suit immediately.
Treasure bumper.
You're a
A bunch
treasure
of-
I
Bumper.
can't. Why
Yeah,
capture
you're a
the
treasure.
capture the game, you bugger?
Oh my goodness! Oh my
I don't know
goodness!
if I've ever heard such coarse language from the Prudy Doodle.
I messed
So,
up.
anyways, while Quarks is sucking,
Bunchy, you gave me blue.
Yay!
You're blue now.
but you gave me beans.
You're Archie. You gotta have blue.
I do. It's true.
So I'm ruined.
Look, I know I can hear the.
What?
You're ruined.
No, boss, we just started.
I know you
It's
can hear the
gotta,
game, but you can't see it. Why?
I don't know if Deathlink is a thing with bumper stickers, and if I accidentally triggered it, but I just unplayed the game.
How does
No
one
longer-
unplay the game?
It was so like I ran out of space basically. This is like it's like a Tetris type of thing almost. And this has way less space to work in than I was used to from the test run that I did. So for a second time just now. I don't know if it really matters, but if definitely gets a thing.
That's just getting a still image. This is
We're all in trouble.
Really fun. That would be really funny. I still need to actually get the Deathlink set up. Everyone turn on Deathlink. So
wow, this is not wanting to work. Why?
Corpse, please.
Oh, now I decide why. Why didn't it work the first time? Okay.
Yes. Because Corks, if it was that easy, we wouldn't be. That's Corks' version of it not being a baby seed. Ew. Okay.
I didn't know that was allowed.
The beam matches me, kind of. More falls in a terrible place.
Is Hazard Bumper good? Did I do a good thing to you, Bunchy?
I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out.
I'm not sure.
I said potentially.
You may have done something horrible, but it might be a good thing. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Terrifying.
A Bunchy jump scare.
So yes, welcome to the surprise end of Pride Month celebration, folks.
There it is.
Surprise month.
The Pride's month.
I think.
Well, for you guys, Pride Month's over. Mine's about to be over in like 5 minutes. Actually, I'm waiting for one more minute and I'm going to give my sappy speech.
Oh, I can't go this way.
I was my depressing music.
You give out the depressing music.
Yep.
What would that even entail?
You thought you could be happy? No.
Are you just gonna play the sad theme from Super Mario RPG or something?
What? No. There's a Super Mario RPG. So I don't know what theme that is. So boop. Boople, bazooples, as Nexus would say.
Can I even do anything right now?
You can boop Bunchy.
I could, yes.
No, that is always an option.
Hello, Bob and
Where's my...
Hey, Bob.
Just a Bobanute.
Oh, okay, it's time.
We can make it if we try, just a Bobanute.
Often, why'd you turn into Elvis?
Why not?
Why not? Indeed.
No one said I couldn't.
That is true.
Oh, okay.
He could do a whole Reggie Watts impression.
I don't think I can get in there. Not without another item.
Okay, that's okay. We can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm glad to start with the gravity suit, but I seem to be stuck in Meridia despite this. I can't get away from Meridia. All roads lead to Meridia, including the one you start with.
Boop. This is this was like one of the only guaranteed parts of the night that's happening right now. And I wanted to take the time to admit that this is actually the very first Pride Month that I'm ever like actually actively celebrating.
Ooh.
And that's because I have been very, like, as a lot of people would be scared to do so for every other one that's come before this. And I know there's been times when I didn't want to stream or anything, and I really wasn't feeling up to it on some nights, but even though I'm only like spreading mild awareness about this kind of thing, it felt like I had to do it just because of that cause, because of how the world is right now, and that's like, if someone's like world can be Britain up, not Britain up.
Become more like Britain.
Oh,
No, let's not do that. Actually, they made very poor decisions this year.
and the message has been officially ruined. Good night, everybody.
Welcome to Turf
If
Island, everyone.
If I can brighten somebody's day that is potentially not in the best spot at all, or especially if or especially if they're like, you know, struggling with people not accepting who they are, especially if it's like close family or something, and it's why, even though there have been days where I'm I really don't want, I got that motivation back up because I feel like I could at least do something here. And
I'm getting very booped right now.
It's a very emotional speech. You have to boop an otter for.
for good luck.
Yes.
For all the support purposes.
Yeah.
As someone who is of like, a lot of people don't understand why Pride is still celebrated. Like, and I honestly, I used to be one of those people when I was younger. Because I used to be someone who just wanted to like be in the background, not really be talked about or anything. And I mean, obviously as an adult, well, current world events, I completely see why Pride is still needed more than ever. And I guess I am very thankful that I'm in such a fortunate spot that I have people like in my life right now that make me happy. And despite Pride Month being over, that doesn't mean you gotta stop celebrating it. I want that to be very clear. And
Yes,
see,
Pride
the thing
doesn't
that
end just because the month is over.
something that motivates me a lot of the time, during when
Yes,
certain
Muffin?
world events were happening.
Just the hints. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be doing hints during this, but the first two things I hint for are are at your gravity suit and your various suit.
This is
really funny.
There's a very serious moment, and just Muffin starts wheezing.
I was trying to be quiet, but I couldn't.
We need the tension relief of Muffin giggles. Oh no,
Well,
that's
one thing I did want to bring up. I wanted to also dedicate this quieter moment, especially to, because I did sadly have to see some of the statistics relating to it. The people who have not been so fortunate to make it as far as we have. And this part goes out to you guys. Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you, Marvick, for the speech.
Okay, now I can actually turn my sad shit off. Go away. Go away.
I haven't been monitoring these statistics, but I do hear about some of the fallout for it, and it's like things have
Okay.
not been kind over the last couple of years in this regard, especially not this
Oh
one.
shit, I forgot to turn my volume on.
Bye, Bracky. Take care.
You take care, Blackie.
You're doing good
Bob
stuff,
Wacky.
Frankie Doodle.
I just want to follow it up by I just want to follow up up on what Marvick said, that if there's any way that I can make that I as well can make your day better at all, that's all I can really ask for. It's one of the main things I set out to do initially, and well, that kind of positivity is needed now a little bit more than it has been in quite some time. I know I come across as a very cynical person sometimes, but that's not the way I enjoy being.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I found Ridley immediately. Help.
I knew Ridley was homophobic. Actually, I guess that's Arrow H-phobic.
I don't have. I can't kill him. I don't have the ammo for this.
I believe in you, Corix.
No, I believe in
And-
you too, Corix.
Well, I don't have the various suit either,
if
so
you try, just a boba new.
I'm dead.
I see why this is gonna be a smaller one. I actually kind of like this.
Could have been even smaller.
That is
If
true.
you had just started on it before I showed up.
Yeah, the initial plan was for what was for it to just be me and Marvick doing this.
Rainbow trap. What does that mean?
Oh no, I have no clue.
Oh no!
Oh no.
We're gonna find out.
It's the
I
pride
mean,
trap.
after Pride Month, it's probably deadly.
Oh no.
So pause it to 4 minutes after Pride. What happened to you? Did you become like?
I
almost
stopped
said, did
being...
you exploded?
Did I exploded? I stopped being proud. I'm no longer proud.
That's what the trap was.
It was a one-way pass to the closet. Oh yeah! Oh my God! You want to know? I've been having to deal with actually.
No, it had to be. That's bad.
Cleaning out your closet.
Then this is cruel. No, this is cruel irony, and it's because they have no idea that I'm not straight. But they have been making jokes that I'm gay because I at some point was really enthused to go to a Dick's Sporting Goods because I needed some new running shorts.
There's
And
nothing.
that has stuck ever since, and I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, oh my God, kill me now.
There's nothing. Look, it's not your fault the place is named that.
Or is it?
Past
Yeah,
Who
life.
knows?
I
Maybe
have
Marvick had
no
something to
idea.
do with it.
Past life, Marvick.
Past life, Marvick. Oh yeah, Muffin, did I ever tell you what happened that pasta that was really funny?
She does many funny things. You'll have to be aware.
Yes, that is true. So during one of my writing streams, I was just given lore for Marvick, right?
Mm.
And that ended up involving like, cause he has like past the 1,000. Hold on, what's the number? Shit, I fucked up. Do you remember the old numbers I used to have in my username?
1, 2, 4. No, 4359.
Yes. That is the exact amount of lives, the past lives that Marvick has had. And I ended up saying, oh, one of those lives, Marvick probably didn't identify as male. But that's when Paul sent the eye emoji.
I showed up. I showed up in his chat with the eyes.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get there.
Like, I was thinking, oh my God.
I got a new color.
Oh, there you go, Corix. I hope you like your space jumpies.
I
Sure
get
you
more
love
red.
I hope you like running.
I literally just got out of the need of using that. Oh my god.
You literally just gave that to me after I left the room. I couldn't get up on a ledge because I couldn't get high enough, and that's an ice beam door, so I can't just go back that way.
Revenge love or something. No, give me those back. I thought those were mine.
Oh,
Those back.
I'm going to kill the enemy with the love you've given me.
The power. See, love wins.
Every time.
Oh yeah, but Posse never gave me that rainbow that you from Saturday that I was supposed to be given.
Wait, what rainbow?
Withholding rainbows?
What rainbow?
What is this criminal
I need
activity?
to like find the. What is this criminal activity? It was a joke that was being made that Dusk joined in on, where he was like, to give the gay Tatum the rainbow, and I was like, I will gladly take a rainbow. And I think it was something that you said, Posse, or that, or I'm crazy and it was someone else. I'm realizing it's more likely that I'm crazy.
I'm not. Well, I would say that is a little bit likely, but I'm not recalling. Maybe that was something that happened that I just, my brain is fried and I don't remember.
Fried Bunchy.
Where
Oh
did that
no,
momentum come from out the door? I have very weird momentum for a second.
Normal Bunchy.
Normal bunchy things.
Yeah, not fried Bunchy.
Fried isn't very good anyway. Not good for you.
That is true, but you consider that it. Look, if I'm looking for some Cajun chicken tenders, they better be breaded.
It gotta be a little bit. It gotta be a little greasy.
I have some strawberry mini wheats. I just
Oh my
eat
god,
the...
Poss, this Cajun chicken place
There.
that was nearby me, it closed.
No.
Oh no.
And I got food from there all the time, and I was like, what the hell, was I keeping this place in business? What the?
You know what? I'm gonna
Like,
eat.
did I slack on one of these days?
You know what? I'm gonna eat some strawberry mini wheats on. Because
Like
I can.
strawberry mini wheats. They're like absolutely terrible for your like entire body, but like they're delicious.
Oh, you gave me my height. Thank you.
Though you could argue a lot of things are not good for you in today's economy.
No. This economy.
In this economy.
Oh wait.
Plus that I can't recover from it. Sugar.
Ooh.
You know what's crazy? Ooh. Why
This
would
is taking me a bit more concentration than I expected.
Also, what do you
Like,
mean what do you mean they're terrible for you? It's got fiber in it.
that does not make
A good source of fiber.
you're actually is that an insult if you call someone a good source of fiber?
Depends on
think
who
so.
you're talking to.
Yeah, I guess it depends.
Like, cause you're saying that you're like good for the bowels, but like, is that an insult or what is that?
Well, I think that it means you don't have a lot of nutritional value. So maybe
But you do have, yeah.
it varies.
How would you take it, Bunchy?
You're telling them you won't eat them.
Pause.
Well,
like-
no, you
Oh,
still eat
goodness.
fiber things, you know?
Yeah,
Because
I like
exactly.
fiber.
Yeah. I've got
Fiber is
some-
good for you.
Some little fiber digestive doodles like right on my desk.
Just don't take too many of them, because that's a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only problem with things that have like that are made to be rich in fiber.
Yeah, I know.
Is that they're so good, and then you wind up having too much of it, and you learn
You know-
why it's not a good idea to have so much.
Yeah.
The thing I use for my like fiber intake, I use like it sounds like I injected or something.
Oh, Corks, I'm on my way to that one actually, so I'll get it to you.
I
like that.
use chia seeds like in like a tea or drink. Because they're like chia seeds are really rich in
And being
like
eaten. I'm being eaten by metroids.
And they also have other nutritional value, so it's like
Tell
okay,
them you're
I'm
high in
it's like a good
fiber.
option. Tell them you're high on fiber. I thought you said fiber, right?
I mean, you can tell them that too. I don't know if that's how they feel.
Is, but
Well, no, it's a life or death situation. You're allowed to fib a little. Thank you for
Pause.
text.
Pause, you got text. No, I don't think Pause got text. The Muffin got text.
I get text. I unfortunately don't think the text is quite gonna match Bunchie's writing of either crunchy or kips.
Chimps. Chicken shrimp.
Oh no, I have another color to deal with now.
I would
Is
love
it a
another
good color?
I would love to trade, like
all
offer
over.
you some extra because oh no.
I offer
Well, I
you.
reached the 2,000 I was supposed to. So
I offer you this
Yeller?
color.
Would you like a color in these trying times? You need a little
would.
color in your palette.
I'm just gonna grab all of the color out of the Tatum's tail.
you've got extra. Share. You gotta
Share how-
share. You have extra.
Yeah, you've got like way too. I've got like 2 colors in my whole body. You've got like a whole rainbow just in your tail.
That is true. I also have like a rainbow aura on.
Yeah, and you can regenerate
Kind of only that. Actually, not Muffin. Corix has a point. I mean, Muffin had a point too, but like.
I have 2 at the tip of my horns.
Well, tail tipped, right?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, that is like an act. Can't axolotls grow their limbs back?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, then I think actually Marvick could grow his tail back if anything happened to it. Actually, I think you can do that anyways without that even, but
So somebody could just snag a little bit of your tail and then
yeah.
it'd be fine.
Then he's like, oh, darn it. Someone just stole the gay energy. Dang it. Actually, the rainbow effect is for dual purpose. It's because men, and also because I'm an elemental and I use a bunch of elements that happen to resemble the colors of the rainbow.
Speaking of rainbow, I just got rainbow trap, and I still don't know what it does.
Get
What-
trapped.
It's clearly not. It must not be very apparent. It must not be a very bright rainbow.
No.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to master my oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my good golly gosh.
Lately you've been almost channeling Ryan George a little bit, the way that you say it. And be like, oh my god.
I remembered a clip that I saw that sounded. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I heard
Go
another
on.
trap. What'd you say? What'd you say, Corix? I heard boop me please.
Beep.
Hmm?
Beep. Beep. You wanted to get booped? That's right. Oh my god. This is a very pleasant baby seat, actually. Sometimes we need a baby seat, all right. Look, like we can't have Saturday all the time.
Oh no.
I
I
agree.
get progressive with the 69% similarity.
I have so
Nice.
many items I can't get without the ice beam.
Where's your
An
SP?
ice beam.
Count on this. Yes, okay.
I
Wait.
think Marvick has it.
What is
I thought you said Morvik.
Yeah,
And I was like,
that's,
who's Morvik?
that's when we fuse you together. I think
Oh my
we've-
goodness. Wait, I didn't even realize I was getting so many hints. Okay, hold on. I've been like walking around like, oh, this is nice and pleasant. Oh, I forgot my tracker.
Marvick.
You are so lucky that Dusk isn't here.
Marvick.
Yeah.
Marvick.
I don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, can I?
Okay. And
I don't have any turners.
I'm sorry. I almost said it like a.
No Timmy's.
Where is it?
No Timmy's.
Over at. Actually, that's a good thing you got that. Kurtz. Wait, well, Kurtz, why do you need Spacer?
You'll never tell.
I mean, I feel like I answer this question every single time.
But Spacer.
Look, if Spacer specifically was locking doors in your world, you'd need it too.
Oh. No, well, I'm too babyseat for that. I don't agree with that. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna need to get your muffins progress. Okay, fine. It's time for me to start throwing crap at people.
Yeah.
And wave beam. Oh. Well, that's fucked up. Okay, ignoring that one. Let's see.
It's in your own world, isn't it?
It's in my own world. Reserve tank Meridia. Okay, that's just not specific. What does that mean?
You forgot what the
Well,
reserve tank in Meridia is?
Do you think I remember half of these spots? You know, I'm gonna get muffins because muffins actually decided to be reasonable.
I mean, I don't. You know, I don't remember exactly which one it is, but I know which of the 4 items in Meridia it is.
Boop. Okay, one more thing. Space jump, so I don't have to try. There you go, Pos. Or a little bit.
No.
What is this? What is this language? Is this the elemental lexicon that we're hearing now? For
Yes,
the
it
first
is what we're hearing.
That's a little bit otterish.
It was a little odderish. Pos said, I understand what he is saying. I think. I think she's not sure, but she thinks she understood.
What? We just have to learn to speak Appleese.
Apple. What do you mean apple?
We don't.
Do I look like an apple to you?
You know, you are the same
Don't
color.
answer
but
that. I just told you not to answer that.
I answered before you told me not to answer it.
I hate it when he's right.
He often is.
He is. He is, but you'll never hear me admit that ever again. Okay, where is...
The audacity of this Tatum.
Wow, only saying I'm a Tatum when I'm an elemental. I can't even with you right now, Corix.
The audacity of this potato.
Gravity. Oh, wow, okay. There, now that's everything I would need, probably. That's everything I would need, probably. Okay, Craig needs to die. What?
Y'all are so crazy. Thank you.
Y'all are so crazy. You know, I take that with a badge of honor. Boss, do you take that with honor? Being crazy?
I've never not been crazy, so.
Yeah.
It does seem about right.
I would say it's. Wait, actually, oh my God. Samus, I need you. Samus.
I need this to go that
Samus,
way.
I know Pride Month's not over, but that doesn't mean you need to stop slaying here. Come on. And by slaying, I mean literally killing everything in your path.
That's good. We can do that.
As one does during Pride Month.
Killing everything in my path.
This is how we show it off. This is how we become dominant, by killing everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's how it's been done throughout history.
Might makes right and all that. Yeah.
The pause, did you
Somebody
get
had
your
to go
quota
there.
done?
Wait, which quota?
Which quota? Well, the killing people quota.
No.
Like slayifically. That.
I'm a little behind on my slay quota.
Well,
How
that's
could
not
you?
good.
You're not keeping up with what you were slated.
You know what? Take the score bonus. Maybe take the score bonus. Maybe it'll help you get caught up with it.
Oh. Poss, that would help you, I think.
Not going that
I'm
way.
not actually sure if it would, but like,
Wouldn't hurt.
exactly.
Couldn't hurt.
It hurt. It hurted.
Oh. Hurted me.
Booping. Who's sending me stuff? Oh, it's Muffin. Thank you, Muffin. Archie. Oh my goodness! I just realized what your name was.
Archie.
Archie.
Archie. Okay.
You
hold on,
did say the name at least 4 times when I mentioned
Archie.
it.
Yeah, but I didn't say it like Archie.
You did. You said Archie.
No, I said Archie
Oh, why?
because I didn't realize. If I had a nickel for every time I didn't realize something that was right in my face, I'd be filthy rich.
Uh-huh. So would I.
You are so mean to me. Oh, okay. Thank God. At least he self-deprecated himself too.
No, I think he was deprecating you.
Wait.
I could be wrong.
Oh. Either way,
That's
both
working
deserve
out.
booped.
We both can't see what's in front of us.
Okay, it was self-deprecation.
Oh, we're both blind.
I thought you were saying that you would also be rich because you would have just taken the money that Marvik was getting from being oblivious.
No. Now I'm getting called oblivious in 2 ways. Okay.
Was that not what we were talking about?
No, that is what we were talking about. I just wanted to complain because it's true.
What do you think of the Elder Scrolls 4, Marvik?
The Elder Scroll. Hold on. Let me move my.
That's cute.
Isn't that just Skyrim? If it's not, that's how little I know about him. Meh.
Don't wah.
Meh.
You know what's that? Wait, what says wah?
Wah.
Oh, that was really cute, actually.
King from Owl House.
Oh, yeah, he does. I freaking love Owl House.
I know. It's too bad what happened with it.
I know.
It was
I
gonna be
also
so
love-
good.
I also freaking love King. That's like my spirit animal right there.
What happened
so
to it?
Don't say that's predictable of me. Or,
I mean,
I see it will also be banned.
It is, but in a good way.
Look, Corks, if I ever... I missed my shot.
I should have just reset.
I should
Would've
have
been faster.
gone back to... Wait, would a furry go to a vet, or would they go to just a doctor? Or a doctor?
Doctor.
I think a Thurian would probably go to a vet.
Yeah. So I think if we lived in a world where anthropomorphic animal was a normal thing to be.
What do you mean? That's
Vet.
the world we are in right now.
Oh no, you're right. We are literal cartoon animals on the internet.
Yes. So I would say probably that because they know animal issues better because we have different problems than humans.
But I'm like an animal human. An animal human.
No, you're a Tatum. There's a difference.
Humanimal. Okay, that should be one thing. Muffin. Let me see. What's this next thing?
Marvik, I'm worried about how many of my canvas widths you have.
I only have one.
No. Oh,
What?
2 of them have been found. Okay.
Oh, it was like I only have.
It's showing me 3 hinted. 1 is in my world. 3 of them are in your world. But
Okay,
only one
to get your next one, I just need to go rob a gravesite or something.
reasonable.
What? That's what happened?
I inverted my entire picture.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Muffin said, "I am
didn't-
now blind. I cannot see."
I didn't know there was an invert colors trap on the paint one.
Your eyes. There's also flips.
A flippy doodle, as some might call it.
I'll flippy doodle you.
Guess I'm gonna have to go the Crocomire route here.
Wow, killing innocent creatures. Talk about irony.
Hey, I didn't say I
Now
had to kill him. I said I
the-
had to go the Crocomire route.
Actually, now that I was thinking about it, Muffin, the funniest thing that's been happening than like the past couple APs that Dusk has been playing Mario 64 is me resisting like I don't go by Mario anymore.
I can very much imagine that. Yes.
I
think
don't go by Mario anymore.
It comes to my mind more often than not.
Like I still have to tell myself, no, you don't go by that. Actually, do you think most like trans people have to do that?
But Marvio.
It can be. It can be like that. It can be a lot like that. Yes.
Well, at least see the good thing about not
Alright, where is it?
having Mario as my name anymore is that like now I can't like someone's like actual name is actually Mario and then I'm like looking up like huh.
For
Okay.
Oh, they're
a
not
decent
talking to
amount of
me.
time, I did think that your actual name was Mario.
No, my name is more basic. And I like accidentally I almost accidentally Key almost saw it.
I think
Of all people, Key almost saw it.
I think I did see your name at one point. I will
Wait,
not.
I did it.
I will not specify where on stream, but
Wait, did I show it on stream?
no, it was not on stream.
Oh, I was like, wait, what
I
the?
was gonna say if it was, you wouldn't want to specify that it was on stream if it had been.
True.
Apparently, I'm just forgetting how to
Very-
do this glitch.
You're a glitch. Actually, wait, that's mean.
I'm actually stuck unless I get the ice beam or speed booster. Unless I
Did
just want to
not
go and
give
try to
you the
kill
ice
Ridley again.
beam?
I need this to
Oh, I
be
thought I
in a
gave you.
different
Oh
spot
no, I got
where
the
it
thing
is.
from Ice Beam. Let me see. Where's your? Oh, why did it say that it didn't count as getting?
Because you didn't get
had to
it,
be.
obviously.
It's okay.
Oh, I thought that meant I needed to go to my Ice Beam.
You need to go to where the ice beam is supposed to be in the vanilla game.
Like what? But that's where I went. What? That's not where that is. That's in Meridia, you prude. That's the energy tank Crocomire.
There we go.
So this is
You get another color.
You have more color.
get colored.
And another color.
Let's see. Where is my space jumpers? Space jumpers. Oh, I should have gotten my. Wait,
There we go.
Clark, stop having stuff in Meridia. I don't want to be there.
I live in Meridia as a Charizard. What? You have no excuse.
What? How do you like have a little helmet for your tail like Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob? How does that work?
It's cute.
I know it does sound really cute.
It would kind of have. It just kind of doesn't seem to care. Like, I'm fine. It's not the most pleasant places to be, but
You know, the traffic could be a little better.
I keep ending up there, so.
Thank you for energy tank. Now I can die in more excruciating
peace.
fashions. I can die.
Hey, the
in
energy tank's
peace.
supposed to do the opposite. Why are you dying with it?
Boop. That's why, because I booped you.
You need to be dead to
Oh, wait.
boop me? Wait.
I can
No.
wait. Which one of these needs to be a different color than?
Oh my god. I'm gonna chuck it out the window.
I threw it on the ground.
And I threw it on the ground.
That's all of those.
Oh no.
Right.
Oh,
Okay, so I can
So
change
this is
that
how
to be yellow.
Dusk
wait a minute.
feels.
Duck.
Duck.
Duck, where?
Don't say anything.
I changed the wrong block color.
I don't want to imagine Duck Hell Quack.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to imagine him. He's already
Oh,
behind
no.
you.
Oh no!
Whoa! You
Wait,
just got a
oh.
lot of palette
What?
colors just then.
What?
The
You're almost
colors
done.
all- Oh
Did it-
my god! Oh my god!
Ow.
Muffin, what did you do?
Well, I got my my final width upgrade, and so now my picture is approximately the right shape. And
Wait, did I give you the last one?
let's see, where am I?
I thought I
Why-
didn't give you the last one yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Did I?
So,
Am I still waiting for one?
so Marvik, I need you to
thought
I
you were.
need you to go kill Crocomire so I can go to Crocomire's front door.
Well,
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for one more width.
Okay. So I need to stall it so Muffin doesn't leave.
Measles. Muffin has won. Congratulations to Muffin.
Yippee!
Yippery.
Yippers.
Oh, I didn't know I could keep Crocomire from going off screen if I.
That's it.
I mean, I don't actually really need you to kill him. You can just run through him and just get the energy tank. But there you go.
I kind of already did it. So wait, what games are you guys actually doing? That like is so short because like I might be interested.
I'm doing MS Paint.
Like actually?
Not quite, but like I am streaming it if you wanted to.
Let me take a look real quick. It might
there's a
actually
little-
on stream, so
No
I gotta be a little.
speed.
I gotta mute
There's
it,
a-
but
There's a little
speed.
JavaScript MS Paint type thing that you can do that somebody made for Archipelago.
Yeah.
whoa!
And Key and I have done a couple of them.
So
Wait,
the
that's
right one
awesome.
is Bunchie's drawing, and the left is my attempt to recreate it. Flawlessly, by the
doing-
way. I bet you can't even
doing-
tell which one was the original before I told you.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
doing
wow.
very, very, very
Wait.
cool. Very good.
Wait, but that means that
Very cool.
this is an art game that promotes plagiarism.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Oh, okay, and
hmm.
Oh, no.
Muffin
just
said, I
unlocked a
don't
new
know about
color.
that one.
I
Rick, and
mean,
I
you
was like,
can you
yeah.
can set it to a picture you yourself have created.
Then you're
Or you can
plagiarizing
just leave it.
yourself.
Is that still plagiarism?
Depends on who you ask. Look, someone would view it as plagiarism. I probably wouldn't, but like, a benchy.
Hey, Muffin, I think you need another color.
Always. I always do.
Boopy doodles.
Oh, that's.
Yeah,
You can-
I'm-
You can take some of my colors away if you need, because I could use far less than I have.
You always say boopy doodles. What about boopy poodles? Do we know any poodles?
Boopy poodles? No, I don't know
don't
any
think so.
poodles. I used to have a poodle, but she's not with us anymore, so. Ah! Don't worry, it's okay. She was a blind old. I was about to call her what I used to call her, and that would sound really mean if I.
Yeah, there's something that people like to do where they like don't talk ill of the dead or something, but I guess you're not really like that, so.
Look, Marvik like probably has. Let's see, what doesn't Marvik have a concept of? School.
Manners.
Cool manners
Most of
and
the time.
beams.
No, he has a concept of beans.
Yeah,
I mean, he is one. How could he not have a concept of one?
Wago connectors.
Okay, yeah, he
Uh,
definitely doesn't have any knowledge on that one. Like, I'm not gonna lie there. I don't think Marvik knows what that is.
Does he have knowledge of Skittles?
Yes,
Okay.
probably. Not like intentionally though. That was probably something that he learned by accident.
Need that to not be in that location.
As long as it's
So do
known,
you-
that's all that matters.
Do you think
Like he
that
barely
he would,
under. What?
he would see a rainbow and then say, "I'm going to go taste that"?
Yes, he would say that. But then he would realize, oh yeah, I can't do that.
Are you sure?
I mean, you could potentially create one because you can like have it rain during
That is-
during a sunny day.
You know, that is something that Paunchy might do, though.
It's true.
Why does it count
Like,
this as
me
a
and
progressive item?
Paunchy could, if me and Paunchy were to ever team up, or if Marvick and Paunchy ever teamed up, the world would either not change at all or it would be the end of days.
I mean, why not
Depending on
both?
how you want to view it. Why not both? I mean, I guess that's fair.
Trying to play with one hand for a moment. It's like not working out too well.
Whoa, 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 Quark, you're on stream.
Yeah?
Actually, I'm realizing you don't know what I mean.
Are you
I'm
sure
sure
about
he
that?
does.
I
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I don't know, Mr. Asexual, do you?
I mean, what's wrong with trying to use one hand on the controller?
What? Wait, no, I'm confused. It happens more often. It happens more often than you think.
No, I think it happens exactly as often as I think.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Goodbye, Conchi. We knew you well.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. You'd hit
Raunchy.
you'd hit 80% though. What
I
happened?
had. I was just still doodling.
Oh no.
So who had my foot? Not Paunchy. Paunchy did not have my space jump.
Are
You
sure?
never know. I feel like Ponchi would have your space jump if he knew that you wanted it.
But then I would hug Paunchy and Paunchy would give it to me. Because Paunchy is very cuddly.
What happened though? Is it something you can control Z and unhappen?
I can.
And unhappen.
Just
Make it unhappen.
But I thought it was.
Undelete.
See,
more
that's what I would do with
than
half
it
of
was
my
gone.
high school life. Unhappen.
Delete.
Actually, not my high. I do that for my middle school. I feel like I was way worse of a person in middle school than I am now. Oh my. And I had just really bad hair. Like, oh my god, dude, go get a haircut. What the?
I miss my middle high school hair. It was very poofy.
Mine was too, but like in the worst way possible.
The poofy hair.
Like I
I
looked
remember.
like I looked like someone grabbed a bowl and just put it on my head.
A
I
bowl?
remember your hair being very poofy.
Poofy doodles.
Are bowls poofy?
Well, I'd like when it's someone's hair, I would hope it looks poofy.
Huh.
Actually, I guess not everyone has poofy hair, huh?
Like,
I-
was it a bowl cut?
Kind of, not really. It was like,
I broke the boss theme.
oh, that's right. I never had like a. Oh, I gotta explain this part because this is not. This is IRL or good lore. You're never gonna get on stream. Chat. I'm watching you.
You get that? You're never gonna get it. You're never gonna understand what he's about to say.
Wouldn't understand, Mom.
I didn't actually have a middle school. I had a junior high.
Alright.
So like I only had 2 years of like 7th and 8th grade in one building. They don't do it anymore. There actually is a middle school now, but like they waited till I was gone, obviously.
Now that that guy's gone, we can finally start teaching these these creatures.
These creatures.
Oh no.
I mean,
These
well,
are like creatures.
this one's an elemental tatum. He's a creature.
That's I mean. I had to explain to someone today that Marvin can use every like they're like, oh, what kind of elementals are I use all of them.
Including cuteness.
Yes. Wait, no, I did not just admit that.
You did though. Someone make a clip and then cut it off before Marvick corrects himself. No,
No.
Marvick, why?
But the cutie
That's
the
why
cute
it happens
potato.
when you call me.
You called yourself cute.
Oh, wait, oh crap! I did.
I just asked a question and you answered.
We'll call that a brain fart.
Oh, we're on
Yeah,
look
I
away
just
because there's
realized
nothing
I need-
seizure-inducing.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
goodness, Corey! Wow, on stream. Oh my goodness.
Marvick, I need you to get gravity suit and
That's what
also
Oh wait, I just realized.
energy tank Brinstar Gate.
Actually, the Brinstar Gate one. That's where I'm going right now.
Oh, you can't run through
The
Crocodile.
the
Oh,
one
you
that I
could.
cannot currently get to is the wreck ship because I'm not Zorain and know how to play this game like that.
I thought you were saying I'm not Zorain
There you
enough.
go, Muffin.
I'm not Zorain enough to know how to do this right.
That should definitely be a thing. Are you Zorain enough to play Super Metroid?
No, but I
You
do
must
it
be
anyway.
this Zorain to ride the Metroid.
There's
You
multiple
must at least
Zorain.
know
You
how
must
to
be this
do
one.
2 glitches. And I do know how to do 2 glitches, so look at me.
The ball changed color.
Okay,
So
so
is that
speaking of,
considered out of logic?
okay, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna use another
I
paint
don't know
can.
all archipelago terms.
If you do logic is just saying things that the game expects you to be able to do with your current stuff. So if you get something that you wouldn't be able to normally, then you've gotten it out of
Yeah.
logic.
Ah. So like every time I use the one glitch that lets me go through needing the wave beam and actually Cork, you know which glitch I'm talking? The missile door one.
Yes, that's even though it's not a missile door.
Not a missile door, the missile gate.
It's not a gate. It's not a missile gate either.
Shut your face.
Hey,
Yes.
Phaedric.
Ask your question, gets upset when you answer.
There you go. I got it. And,
Yes,
okay,
I know which
now,
glitch it is.
Boss, can I have my space jump, please?
Still trying to figure out what it expects of me when it says chain ×2. I'm assuming it means I need to have things set up to where it clears a row and then winds up in a position to clear a second row as
oh
a
my goodness,
result.
that crunchy.
What are you playing? Tetris?
It's a little bit like Tetris.
You're a little bit like Tetris.
Oh no! What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
It means you have catchy music.
You know, I should just not get whatever Corix is wanting me to get because it's all in Meridia, and I know what you are.
Oh, do you?
No, not really.
Well, what do I want then? Come on, you can't just say that.
For me to cry. That's what you want.
This is all
I mean,
have.
I don't need you to go
That's
to.
all
I
I
don't need you
have.
to go to Meridia to accomplish that one. If that's really what I wanted.
Boop.
So tell me what you want.
Here. There we go. I got you your.
Okay, now I can get you
Space
your
jump.
stuff, Corix. Glad I was squeezed in a good spot. Hooray!
Yeah.
Hello. Oh,
Get
oh my
cozy.
goodness! I should. I have to actually manage my stream. Ew.
How dare
I
you
don't
have
think
to
we
do
need to-
things?
I don't need to do anything like that here.
Also, hi, Cedric.
Hello.
Oh my
I'm
goodness!
doing-
It's a Daedric.
I'm
What was
doing.
Daedric doing? Warhammer. Wow.
I'm doing sound design while
Hey,
also
I-
doing.
I was there.
mini
I was there
archipelago.
watching that from Sabin's perspective earlier.
I sort of muscled into an archipelago without realizing it, and so
We kind of muscled you in.
Look, Pride Month demanded that someone slay in this chat,
oh my. I
and
still
Poss
don't
was
have.
just the right person.
I still don't have a sleigh. If I had a sleigh, would I be like? Would there
Oh,
be?
cute slay.
Would there be like?
little sleigh with little antlers on Bunchy, and she's just pulling it and just sliding in the snow. It's so
Okay, so that answers the question I had. Would it have been like the reindeer or horse is pulling the sleigh, or am I the one pulling it?
You're pulling the sleigh.
I would be one of the reindeer just because I Marvick with the rainbow antler
gosh.
That's great to hear, Thaedra.
and the red nose. Wait, that would blend in too much with him.
Yeah.
Green.
Oh no!
Green. No. Oh
Poor
my
Crunchy.
god. Poor,
No,
did
I
you
keep
finish the
crunching, keeps
game?
getting
Yeah.
inverted.
But you actually did?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, oh
Okay,
my
so
god.
I
Wait,
can-
hold on. No, I
Yes,
said
that works.
I'll still get him up and I didn't realize how are you so good at this game? So this is what it's like not having to wait on
No.
people with No, that's mean. That's mean.
Well, it helped that Ridley ended up where Kraid was supposed to be.
Actually,
What?
that's fair.
Why'd you have so much of my green, Corix?
I don't know.
Well,
I,
Maybe
Corey,
I'm
ask
all the
you
green.
to
You're
have
supposed to be
green.
blue.
Brinstar
You also had
absorbed
a
it and
blue.
turned pink.
Oh, congratulations, Daedric.
What was your goal, Thaedric?
Actually, yeah, tell us what your goal was first.
I'm
so,
so curious.
so it doesn't sound like I'm just congratulating you for no reason.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Gon.
Congratulations. Oh, that one just sounds sarcastic.
Wait, I actually
Congratulations, Thaedric.
got
Yeah,
the quote-unquote best
congratulations.
ending from that somehow.
Nice.
Nice job on your goal.
Ugh, Baka.
No.
With 39%.
Is that what I'm about to get? Hold on. Wait, no,
Here
I'm
we go.
slow. I haven't killed anyone. I haven't killed any. I'm lying. I've killed Kraid and Crocomire.
Ooh, 500.
Nice.
I mean, has anyone ever had the escape
They're
sequence trigger on Crocomire's corpse? Because that's what
Oh
happened to
my
me.
goodness, that's awesome, Daedric.
That is amazing.
Me and Poss are actually Poss. You're looking at 200 now, right? Or almost
I'm at
200.
I'm at 155. I probably
Poss, that's like closer than you think.
it's moved a lot faster than I expected it to. I've also been kind of not streaming super much in the past few days, so
Super much.
You're
Super
still making
much.
so much progress. That's awesome. I don't know where I'm at actually. I forgot.
oh, I could have did it. I could have did it, and I didn't do it.
Bunchy, you gotta do it.
Paunchy,
do it.
Paunchy.
Becky, are you at uni? I hope so.
Becky, you gotta be at school.
Becky, go to schools.
Learn the things, learn from our mistakes.
You know, I feel like if Marvick ever ended up at like at a school, like
is a
he
decent amount
kind
of
of just
progress,
stumbled
yeah.
in. He kind of just stumbled in there. Like he doesn't actually know where he is. He's like, oh, this is an interesting looking place.
He's a stumbly boy.
Yes, he is. Marvick is a very, very much a I travel the world kind of person, kind of Tatum.
Hey, you can be a
I had a-
person at a Tatum too.
I think I had a dream like that one time. I was like, I wound up in a school that I was not supposed to be in, and then ended up taking some classes anyway.
The anxiety of, oh, I can't just say no now.
Like, well, I'm here now.
Did you have to like pay the tuition? What did you do?
I didn't. Well, there wasn't. I was still pretty young when I had the dream, so I didn't have any concept of tuition. But
Oh no!
I was still very
didn't have
stressed out.
You didn't
was
have
dream
that in
tuition. Ah, brilliant! Simply brilliant.
That's very, very clever.
I
You're
want
clever.
to go to Bunchy Brain University where there's no tuition.
That
No
sounds like a
tuition.
good university to increase my knowledge, and I was about to try to sound like one of those college ads, but did not work.
But I guess you also don't get to sign up for your classes, so maybe that's the trade-off.
Do you pay in like noodles to get into?
You get
Oh, you pay in shrimps.
you go in there and they
Got your eye
spin
on
the
those
wheel.
shrimps.
You get
They
in line.
spin
and
the wheel.
They spin the wheel on what your classes are going to be.
Please, I really want an art class. I always wanted to have an art class.
Wood
Nope,
shop.
you get. Oh,
Good job, Becky. I did not doubt it, but yes.
bap.
No, pat.
What's wrong with apples?
Well, why? No, nobody's done anything to merit bapping.
I mean, I was about to say. I mean, numbers probably did.
Bapping does not require
No.
meriting. Bapping just requires bapping.
Numbers merited booping.
Ah, okay, I see now.
He's a boople snoot.
I booped numbers earlier, and he threatened to bite me, and I said, "I'll bite you."
It is so cute when he tries to bite the booping finger. Oh,
I didn't get the chance to see him do that.
I
Last
took a
time
clip
he
of
did.
it. I took a clip.
Hooray!
It has
Okay,
been.
that's good. It's pointing that way. But yeah,
I need to kill now.
I'm the shrimps master. I keep an eye on the shrimps.
Are
cool.
you like the Lorax for the shrimps?
Pretty much.
Hey,
kind of a-
you're a real VTuber in my eyes.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I would say you're a real VTuber, Daedric.
I mean, you are an elf creature, which is debatably weird.
A
But
creature.
otherwise, yes.
Oh,
Half elf. Thank you.
everything's so.
That
There's
sounds
a
so mean. You are a creature.
There are a lot of things on sale on Steam right now, like very drastically
You're
on
on
sale,
sale.
actually. Like,
I would buy it, but I just paid $400 worth of tires, so I can't do that. That's like costed half my paycheck.
who's strangling
Oh
Muffin?
my goodness!
Marvin converted me again.
Oopsies.
Muffin. Yep, Muffin. Quit killing Muffin.
Yeah, Muffin, you should stop doing that.
Two paint can. This
No,
is gonna
bad
be so
Muffin. No
perfect.
strangling Muffin.
See, this is why I'm not allowed to do more APs in a week. I don't have the mental fortitude.
Muffin can't handle it. It's all becoming too much.
Too munchy.
Too much.
Too much. Munchy, but crunchy.
Munchy.
Bunchy.
Punchy.
I always thought Munchie would have been a cute name, but I'm not known for like eating stuff, so.
Yeah, you're known for the otter pop.
Pop.
The otter pop that you offered to Muffin.
Yippee.
And
I
I
like the
think
popcorn too.
Muffin was buying, even though I don't know if Muffin could actually open the otter pop, the little plastic part.
I mean, I can just like bite it.
Yeah. Just
No.
bite the end off.
I would say Marvick would unironically just bite into the plastic, but no, Marvick understands that part.
Well, I mean, that's what you would do. That's how I open those. I just like nibble on the end of it, and then you can tear it open. But a lot of folks will
I
just
mean, yeah, that's how I can do that too.
just like gnaw
Well,
it.
I don't know what they're called here.
Freeze pops.
Usually, I think they're called freeze pops.
Yeah, you can call them freezy pops. A lot of the time, they just call them ice pops. If they're not like Otter Pop was a brand name I was not even aware of until like after I had long graduated high school and was way past the time for it to be a nostalgia thing for me.
I actually heard.
but we can
the-
still
heard it
make the
from
joke
weirdest
nonetheless.
spot.
Yeah.
The way I heard
don't
it
do
was
that,
from
Racky.
a certain
It
YouTube
doesn't
channel.
work when I do it.
No.
Teeth
For me,
are strong.
I just take my incisors and like pinch a corner with it, and then it just makes a little notch, and then I can usually tear it open the rest of the way.
Yippee! Oh my god.
Yipsy doodle.
Yeah, Yipsy Doodle. Boopy Doodles. Like the.
Uh,
Aw, okay. I'm happy now.
yay.
Happy
When I
now?
sent Key I sent Key the boop, and then he sent me a key hug.
Wait,
I also think he is now asleep.
Aw.
I think, anyways, that's what I assume it happens every time he's eye. He just sleepy doodles for like 10 seconds.
It's possible. Oh, can you request? You know what?
Possible.
Honestly-
Just asleep.
Yeah, someone has to say the
Pause.
possible because pause can't. Not pause because Key isn't here.
Possible.
Oh my gosh. Revolutionary.
Revolutionary. Truly revolutionary.
How do we do?
Oh, that didn't work.
It was a good noise though.
Yeah. Thanks for making the sound at
Oh
least.
no.
Whoa, what's wrong? Not Muffin. You're not Muffin. You're Corix.
Affix.
I'm sorry. I'm forgetting Fox. Actually, you know what? I'm surprised it isn't like an archipelago.
What?
I'm surprised there's none for like any of the Star Fox games.
There's not enough in them.
Yeah.
There's not enough in them to make it possible. I don't think.
There's not enough with you.
Corin. That's a Fire Emblem character.
But why are we talking about someone I hate? Because he's a freaking nerd.
Corin.
Not like not a
Some-
fun nerd. Corfin.
That was a.
Oh yeah,
that
I
was a
saw
whole thing.
Ixon streaming earlier today. I couldn't watch
Yeah.
because I was at work.
But at least you had time to catch Insomniac Rap, who is in fact rapping at the moment.
That was wild.
It was one of the random streamers I got raided into a long time ago. I don't even remember what I was watching, but I woke up and there was this dude just doing a crossword puzzle and rapping and incorporating whatever chat said into the whole thing.
Oh dear.
That sounds really fun, actually.
He's pretty cool, even though he is one of these humans that we've been hearing about.
But you've been hearing about them? I mean, I've heard rumors.
They can be.
You know what I mean? Like,
Wait a second. This isn't.
Oh wait,
no, I'm not gonna wait a second, Corix.
A second.
A second.
Oh wait a second.
wait a heckin' second.
I need to hit for my plasma beam more often because that was like way too easy.
I actually found my own plasma beam almost immediately. This is unheard of.
You're unheard of.
I mean, I am not that well known, so you have a point.
Okay, you're more known than me.
No, I think it's about equal on that front.
You think so? I think you have more followers, Cor. So by virtue of that, I think more people know about you.
There we go.
It could just be
Or
they
is that,
had
wait, is
just
that not a good metric?
It could just be they just haven't been around enough.
You haven't been around enough.
What does that mean?
Okay, I'm gonna do an incredible feat.
Oh no!
An incredible thing that nobody's ever heard of before. While I'm playing this game, I'm gonna rename a bunch of samples in this list. Label them Saw, VCO2, and then the note and octave.
I do that all the time. But yeah, you
Oh.
can do it too.
Wait,
Oh.
how do? How does that work though?
It's easy. I go over here, I right click, I hit rename. I have copied SW_VCO2_C into my clipboard, and then I just add the number of the octave for the sample that I'm renaming
Gosh.
to the end of that. And then as long as I don't forget which one I did last, then
That's a
I
lot
should
of
be able
words.
to.
You're a lot of words. There's something
Right.
in my eyeball, but I'm gonna just blink because it's better for my eye and I shouldn't rub it.
I started stream recording waveforms from my synthesizer to make an instrument out of, and I didn't want to forget to at least get that done.
That
I
is
could make
fair.
a song with all the muffin sounds.
You
Make-
could.
The
I could, I
muffin
did.
sounds.
Oh no.
I did demonstrate taking just a tiny little snippet of my voice while talking and then turning that into an instrument on
They
the
make
fly.
me into
It's
is Marvick an instrument?
Is mayonnaise an
Definite.
instrument?
it definitely could be. These are all
It can be,
possibilities.
It definitely could be.
These are all possibilities. And I mean that in the sense of them being possible and abilities that Pos has.
Plus has music powers? That's wild.
Magical musical sampling powers.
Samples you.
I wish I was that cool.
Get sampled nerd. Get turned into a
nerd.
get turned into a hit song
Got
him.
me your
and beloved by hundreds of people who enjoy music.
Pos, give me your best bully voice. A generic bully voice.
Oh my gosh. I can do you one worse.
Okay, I'm ready.
I can do Muscle Man from
Oh no, that is the
regular
worst.
show. It's way worse. Do you know who else can do Muscle Man from regular show? My mom!
I'm stunned.
I
I'm
hope that wasn't
stunned.
too loud.
It was.
I mean, it's the right
Lovely.
infliction. Because I think he's always not quite shouting, but like has
He's always on the verge of it.
See, Pos has like such good control of like her vocal cords, and it like amazes me every time she uses them like that. Like I'm like, whoa, I want to do that. But then I hear myself talking in a recording, and I'm like, oh, never mind, I don't want to.
Well, you think I don't get that too when I hear myself? I think that's like anybody
Isn't that like something most
can.
people like get that feeling? I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty universal. I think.
No, like
Like, nobody-
Muffin, do you mind how you sound?
I very much like how I sound.
A lot of
Aw, you know what? Cherish that.
When I was young, my dad had a little voice recorder thingy that is just like one of those cheap ones that you put in your pocket. And like the first time I heard my voice on it, I was like, I
This is
sound that
incredible.
good? What the heck? And,
Muffin's like, I sound so amazing.
it also was like it modified my voice in such a way that it was very pleasing. But also,
Oh, okay. So
also
that's
now-
two reasons to be mind blown.
but also just it was nice. I like my voice now that there's better instruments.
It took me some
hear it all.
time to get used to how I sounded hearing
Yeah.
myself back, but it's like, huh?
I thought my voice was too high
I was like,
pitched.
huh?
Yeah.
My voice is deeper than I thought it was.
Yeah, and I was
Now
like,
that-
oh my god, I sound like I want to bully myself. Oh my god.
What?
No. Don't do that.
And now that I come to think of it, yeah, maybe it's not universal that nobody tends to, or like you're always going to feel self-conscious about the way your voice sounds, but it's when you start with a baseline of what you would like to sound like.
Actually, that's
In a lot
fair.
In a lot of cases, you'll wind up a little disappointed because you don't sound exactly like somebody completely different, you know. But if you start from a baseline of like, wow, I can really record my own voice and hear it played back to me without any kind of, it's not colored by any expectations, then that's when like you can really feel good about the way that you sound.
I have some recordings like that as well, Bracky, where it just seems like I had less energy than I did. It's kind of weird.
I actually always thought I sounded like really like I didn't really always care, but then I heard that one time when Korix raided into an archipelago and I was like, hey Korix, and then I was like, oh, I do have emotion in my voice, okay.
For me, I got
he was so thrilled to see me, I assure you.
Well, no, that one was also that's when Korix found out, oh, you've been muted the entire hour and a half you've been streaming.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Like, and no one would have said any. What? Chat, I call that you guys betraying me.
I'm just Marvik's problem solver. He would have so many more issues without me.
I really would.
And I would have more issues without him too.
Aww. I boop.
But the issues would be less fun.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna turn this that way. There.
Oh my god, she's using an action replay.
Cheating. No, it's a Game Shark.
Oh, sorry, I'm like used to. I grew up with the action replay on my Nintendo DS.
I don't even know what action replay is. I'm that old. Oh no.
Wow, look at this oldie. Hold on, I got you, Pause. Hold on.
I think for me though,
It has the same premise, I think, as a Game Shark.
Yeah, isn't it like it's very much a cheaty thing?
That
Cheat-roonies.
I'm gonna boop you.
Right.
I like cheating.
Oh,
I like to
my
cheat.
No.
I'm gonna post the Imgur link to my results.
Yay.
Yes, okay, I've sent the image of the action replay. Pause if you want to see that.
I also went and just picked up a handful of games that were on sale. So I have more options now than I already did.
Boop.
Beeps.
Now I have even more things that I'll get to eventually, TM.
Then I just sent you an additional palette color.
Oh no.
Like
It's Santa Muffin.
For just a frame, because that's the one I did for the an async at one point.
for the record, I was not good at actually. I was one of those, you know, Mario 64 DS and how that had rumors you could play as Waluigi. Yeah, I believed those rumors as a child.
It was the same as that you can play as Luigi if you do
Oh, it
something
straight up
special.
is. It like very much is.
But
No, wasn't
is
Luigi
really
like an
PC.
actually planned character in Mario 64?
Yes, the Mario 64 was actually supposed to have like it was actually supposed to be 2-player, and you'd share the same camera.
Wait, that sounds horrible, actually.
That's exactly why they took it out. Because the camera would zoom out more and more the farther apart both players were, and it would eventually just get to the point where neither player could do anything because they were both singular pixels on the screen.
Yeah, and the 64 really couldn't handle a lot.
Now people have modded this back in and made it more stable, but it's very clear why they took this out of the actual release.
But
That being
Luigi,
said-
we love Luigi.
Now that being said, I wish they had left Luigi in the game properly, even if he was just like,
Right,
even if
They could have just done what they did with Yoshi.
they could have just done what they did with Mario Galaxy long before Mario Galaxy was Mario Galaxy and just made you play the game twice but has Luigi.
I I'm realizing how much I did actually grow up with the DS and my PS2, where I played Sonic Mega Collection Plus every day after school. Because yeah, sometimes I was like, wow, I can't wait to get back.
We have Archie's crunchy
Doodle
on the screen.
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
We need more drawings from Muffin. But yeah, Muffin, when are you starting your art streams?
I'm just gonna mooch off of yours.
Oh no.
The art career. When does it begin?
It just did when I put the link in chat.
Okay.
Send that to Keith.
Begins.
He would be like, wow, that's really good. Because it is really good. Why would you
It's a very faithful representation.
Without the outline.
don't
Yeah.
mention that part.
It's only like 1% of the image. We can do without it.
It was like 4%, but whatever.
Nothing major, right?
No.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
The goal was
Crazy.
80%. I got it to 95%. I think it's fine.
Look, Crunchy looks like Crunchy, and that's good enough for me.
I like how you get a flashbang of Bracky's Santa muffin at the start.
I was wondering why you had already started and you were like most of the way through a completely different image.
Yeah, because as soon as I clear it, sends a bunch of checks and it's like, I'll wait until we actually start.
What's wrong with Santa, Archie?
It just wasn't the goal picture today.
Can I see Santa, Archie?
I will leave that answer to Bracky because Bracky's the one that drew the original.
Oh,
Wacky.
Marvick, like, may I see it?
I've actually
Oh,
no,
no.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, Marvick, if you hover over the imager link, you'll see at least my rendition of it.
Oh, hold on, let me.
You got super missile, Marvick.
Yay! I can shoot things to death while running up for my life.
Oh, also, I'm gonna take a quick otter break. I'll be back in just a minute.
Go get him.
Okay.
Wait. Oh wait, I gotta get out first. Run.
You've got to run. Run, Marvick, run.
Hey, Marvick's not slow, okay? Only in the brain.
And there's the original in your DM doodles.
Otter. I thought you said there's the original Otter Pop. I was like, there's an original?
Hang on, moving some wires around over there.
Oh my goodness, he looks so
Getting
happy.
lost somewhere.
Yeah. And less oddly stretched.
Oddly stretched. I thought you said oddly stretched for a second. I was like, oh no, Muffin.
Oh dear.
I'm just so oddly stretched these days.
Quick, everyone must pat the muffin.
Yeah.
Boop that derg. A bazoople. Nexus, why have you added this to my vocabulary?
I guess Nexus is still on vacation.
Wait, we saw Nexus this last Thursday, right?
It's not been a lot. Wasn't it? Yeah, Nexus was there. Never mind, I'm losing my mind.
I was like, we like just saw Nexus.
It was a figment of our hallucination.
No, it was a figment of Quark's imagination. Oh my goodness.
Headset dent. How forceful are we being with Muffin?
Oh no.
No, I've got a pretty thick skull. I can take all the boops and pets, and then some.
Yeah, Marv, I need a band-aid when you guys boop me too much. It makes me cry.
I was debating opening like another game, stream that for a bit, but I wouldn't. I don't know what else to choose, and I don't want to. I want to actually try sleeping sometime before 4.
Damn it, I was too slow.
Marvin just
Okay.
needs more practice.
Wait, what do I need more practice with?
You need practice
That-
with being booped.
The headset dent.
Yep, that's what you need practice with, obviously.
My completion auto. Hey, I got 50%. Dust couldn't complain about that.
I would have had the percentage higher for mine, but like half the map was locked behind the ice beam.
You're an ice beam. Oh my god, hold on. But
But
What?
but he said but. Oh my god. Is Poss back?
no,
No,
Of course not.
no.
that was
just said
that was in unison. Queenie, no.
Queen.
Why are you booping me? Go boop Puss or Marvik.
No. You keep get him.
No.
Got him.
How are you doing, Queenie?
Oh, I see. I was wondering if my chat was behind. Hi, Queenie.
Oh, my stream's been paused this whole time.
Equal person's booping hours.
Equal person.
That means we can boop Queenie.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going boop Guini.
No.
Hold on. I know
I mean,
how
I
to
guess
handle
that's
this.
fair. You don't usually come into my chat specifically. I usually always see you in someone else's.
I got this. Hold on. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong emo. No. Go
you know-
away. Okay.
But Queenie, you see, since you're over here, I have full authority and reason to do this.
Oh my goodness. Guys, look, it's Guini on the screen. Actually, wait, hold on. That's not on my screen.
Queenie on the squeenie.
Queenie on the screen.
Yeah, just Guini. Look, oh my goodness, chat. There's this person,
no.
Guini.
A good orca.
I like him.
Queenie's a fun orca.
Good orca.
Huh?
You get
Can't do that.
double shout out. Ooh.
I don't know when I'm supposed to be done with bumper stickers, but there is a non-zero chance that I'm completed it and I'm able to release at any time.
Nope, you have not completed your goal yet, and I don't know
Uh-oh.
what your goal is.
Oh
I
dear.
have no idea. I don't even know how to
What
tell.
happened?
I just okay. So there's this game called Bumper Stickers, and it's a puzzle game where you have colored blocks with arrows on them that go in the direction that the arrow is pointing, and you match up 3 or more.
Take care,
Goodbye,
Wacky.
And they, Becky, have a good one, Becky. Good luck in school. And
Also, don't think you're getting out of this.
what's that? Yeah,
Oh my god.
Archie gets a shout out.
I did nothing except for all the chaos and silly things.
Yes.
Also,
You made the night possible.
Yes.
Ah,
Wacky. Look at the wacky.
Becky's getting shouted out too.
Well,
You made
know
tonight
who else
possible.
made this possible?
Uh-oh.
my mom.
Oh no.
Hey,
Got him.
why am I being shouted at? I'm right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have developed into gremlinry if not for you. So
Gremlinly.
Ah, so I have infected you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more Marvik's job to
Oh, I
infect you
was-
with gremlin energy?
well, particularly tonight was you.
I mean, yeah,
Some say I
but it,
carry gremlin energy.
but it was both of our ideas. We just didn't have a date with which to put it into motion.
Yeah, and you pulled the trigger.
we have created the Yes.
The yes. Welcome to yes.
Welcome to yes.
Yes. Welcome to yes.
Thank you so much for yes.
Also, since it happened in Marvik and Corix's chat, I think it needs to happen here too.
Nice.
Weenie.
Triple Guini.
Triple Queenie.
Yeah, okay, that's right. I don't have that one set up for shared chat, so it doesn't triple shout out.
You should.
Good night,
It's
Adric.
probably going to be
Night,
really
Daedric.
chill from here on out. But hey, have a good night, Daedric.
Good night, Daedric.
I almost just went.
I have,
Yeah, I have no clue what your goal is.
I don't even know how to tell. I couldn't tell from the YAML, and
Yep.
Oh, does it not say on the client?
not that I know of. Is there an exclamation point goal command or something?
Is there?
Here, let me try it.
Oh, let's find out. No.
I did warn it to freeze.
Commands.
Oh, there we go.
Oh no!
Couldn't
It's
find
gotta
goal.
be
The goal is to complete all of the tasks for all 5 levels.
the boss is
Oh
in the
my.
boss is in the endless AP.
Yeah, I guess I was gonna suggest maybe it's go till you can't no mo kind of thing.
It had
Nope.
to be. It had to be a thing.
Go to wait. What did you do?
Thank you so much for playing. Yes.
Also, you're still on your BRB screen.
Am I still? Oh no. Well, I am constantly in a state of not quite here, so
Oh no.
Just a little soup. It's sweet.
soupy
What am I in a constant state of?
pizza.
But I like pizza.
That's
don't
why.
know.
That's
I don't know if I'd go for some pizza right now. Maybe some chicken nuggies.
Chimkin nuggies.
Chimky nugget.
Arvik, I want some chicken nuggies.
I don't have any chicken nuggies.
But you probably have a place
Go to-
closer.
Go to McDonald's or something.
They're not going to be open this late.
Marvik Donald's.
Marvik Donald's. They're my chimkin nuggets.
McMarvick.
Ooh, that's an echo. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay, that doesn't work.
Bunchy. Where?
I can't. It keeps giving me ones that are gonna go in the opposite direction from where I need them to go.
Oh no, Poss is
It makes me
struggling.
sad. I want one there and I want one there. I don't need one there. It can't hurt to have one there, but I don't want to put it there.
Bunchy.
Punchy.
Punchy.
Wait, there we go.
Punchy.
That's where I wanted that to be.
Punchy.
Punchy. Punchy.
It sounds like I think I'm saying that with like too much enthusiasm. I'm like slurring all of it together. Punchy.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know how to describe the way that I say it. It's just like
You
with a
say
question
it.
mark at the end.
Punchy.
Punchy.
Bunchy?
Punchy. Wait, what?
Punchy. No.
Punchy?
Wait. That's
Fruit punchy.
Actually, so Bracky has a regular chatter named Punchy McFisticuffs. And
Oh my goodness.
I always like really late at night when I go into his stream, I'll hear him say punchy and think that he's saying bunchy. But then I look in chat and I see it's Punchy McFisticuffs. So like, oh no, he's not talking to me.
Poss is like, oh.
Happens to the best of us. I have that with Fox's streams with RFG, but
Yeah.
the way they say it is RFG.
RFG.
Archie,
Oh
RFG.
no.
Archie.
Actually, I see Marvick happens to be just a unique enough name where I don't think that's gonna happen. I do see people still say Maverick though.
You may be surprised though.
I mean, I know some people. I know some people out there who don't know how to say Corix, and at least one person who at some point said Clorox.
Clorox.
It's like where are you getting that L from?
I think Ninja still occasionally says Corlix.
Oh, that too.
I've heard Corlix.
I'm trying to get over Clorox.
I don't know who said that.
Why are you having a stroke? What?
That is his default state.
What do you mean Clorox? What's wrong?
I also sometimes get confused when people are frustrated and just type arg, and it looks like arch.
Oh yeah, I can see why that would be.
See, the only I've heard someone say Mavic instead of Marvick.
Mavic.
I was in
What?
I was in Fox's stream one time, and I was about to start typing in chat about how whenever they say RFG, it sounds like Archie, and which is a nickname I have for a close friend of mine. And then I saw you in chat, and so I was like, "Oh wait, that's probably been
Oh my
mentioned
God,
at least once."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's concerning. It seems that somehow half of my VTubing program has decided it wants to evict itself.
Oh my goodness. Oh, pause. I need to fact check you real quick.
Uh-oh, what has happened? What has happened?
What if I made a redeem where I have to write someone a character?
It
Does that
could
sound like a
be.
bad idea?
I don't see
no.
why it would be a bad idea. Clorox the Stain Seeker, no.
The Stain Seeker.
Archie,
Well,
no.
Corks, you have to make it now.
No,
Okay, fine. I'll make it.
I refuse.
I'm gonna make it a Prue, and they're gonna be light color.
Why would they?
But yeah, I don't see why it would be a bad idea, Marvick. Unless there's a case where you might feel overwhelmed with requests. Like if you can
Actually, yeah,
foresee that happening.
Considering I have my stuff on endless, I need to fix that actually.
Okay,
Like definitely
this is
play
weird.
play it in a way where you can give yourself an out and like maybe make sure that it's not something that you can get somebody, because like the doodle redeem was something that I didn't plan any cooldown for it, and then I wound up getting a bunch of them in a row at a time when I wasn't prepared to, which is why preemptively I put I'll stop whatever I'm doing within reason to draw whatever you describe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just like the break time redeem I have, which is still surprisingly no one has redeemed that yet. There would be no point in doing it right now. Like if you were to do it right now, I would just be refunding it and not obeying it, because I still withhold full jurisdiction over denying doing that one for basically any reason.
I guess that's also something I could do. That I also don't know how to refund points.
It's in the mod view. You can look at rewards. There's a list of different ones that have been redeemed in the past such and such amount of time.
Well, that's why
Also-
I haven't done it. It costs a bazillion doodle points.
A bazillion doodles.
Well, yes, you're also literally telling me to just put the entire stream on hold for half an hour.
True. And also there's other options such as pet, which I find much more alluring.
It's much more enticing to want to do that sort of thing.
Yes, I left those cheaper for a reason.
to drain all of my mini stars.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Actually, wait. Time to redeem something inconvenient for Paul.
No.
Imagine if I just for some reason had the doodle redeem and it was just me for some reason.
You mean to tell me I unenabled it and it actually didn't stay on the list?
That would have.
That's happened like the past 5 streams. I went and right clicked on something in StreamerBot. Definitely not the right thing.
Oh, I forgot I forgot I had another redeem in there that actually temporarily made certain other things cheaper for a while.
What?
I guess I found the right thing to
Dorg.
unenable.
Pause. Oh my god, Pause just became HD on my.
Muffin, I think they're talking
Oh
about
my.
you.
Blood dog.
Hey, how you doing?
Yo.
I'm gonna
Blood
kill.
dog.
You're gonna
Oh
kill.
no. Marvix found it in him.
He's found the energy to murder. Run.
Finally.
Here we go. I got a
For
4.
Berg.
Blood dog. Pet blood dog.
Boopadadurg.
Phonetically, it's very similar to the way that I say burger when I'm being all cute. Burger. Burger.
Hold gentle like Blurdur.
Hamburger.
Can I have a hamburger?
Hamburger.
At this point, I'm just curious how many e's you can include in the sentence and still have it sound like what you mean.
Blurdur.
Hamburger. Now we devolve into utter nonsense for the rest of the night.
Yeah, everything else has been extremely cogent.
Yep, everything else was just built up to this.
You know, I went into this like going all like, I'm gonna have like a super serious speech at the end of that right before midnight. I might get emotional during it.
And here we are.
There were emotions. Just
And then
some of them were the emotion of asphyxiating because of giggling too much.
no, it was just the right kind of twist that was needed.
I did manage to mute myself just in time for the statistics portion of the speech.
Oh yeah, that was the. What is it, Corix?
If there was a name like that, I don't think it passed by my sight. I forgot the word I was looking for there for a second.
I do not know what this means.
It
I'm
means
sure there
you're
are.
a silly derg.
Would it have been something like not the exact thing, but I'm think the one that comes to mind for me is Rana Valona Rabodu Adrianum Pointa Marina, but
Oh my
wait.
god! I feel like I just had like 5
know.
different strokes listening to that.
I always get the same reaction every time I say that name.
So you've rehearsed this.
Long time ago, yeah.
Paul said yes several times.
I was a teenager when I learned that name, and I was like, this, for whatever reason, this is something that I'm going to memorize so that I can say it out loud.
This speaks to me on a level that I don't understand yet, said Pause.
My sister had a cat named after one of the silly names in Trigun. It was, I think, Valentinez, Alcanella, Celix, Jushibo, Harris, Cumbia, Vera, Blue Star Valley, Talentran, Pierre, something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Talentran, Pierre, Cumbia, Vera, Blue Star Valley, Andre Churtzen, Hamosva, Vinci, Baldos, George, Zoitzel, Kaiser the First.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a mouthful, no?
We called her Val.
Yeah. There. Oh, I could have just as easily thrown that in there from the other side.
I
And
could've
now what am I
thrown you
gonna
in there from the other side?
Oh no!
Otter!
Otter.
Double got him.
Otter.
Well, no, the first one was got her, and then the second one was otter.
Got otter.
You could like put an apostrophe
It's
before the
mozzarella
G
cheese.
or after the G, and then just go got her.
I'm gonna put it on a plate and
Otter?
eat it with a spoon.
It stands for good otter.
I would have taken that as go otter.
I support your otterly activities.
Like, I don't know why I sounded like a villain saying.
Wah.
Wow, that was actually really good.
Thank you. Thanks. Try my
The
best.
180 on the energy involved.
The secret identity.
Yeah, actually, that reminds me of the voice thing we were on earlier, and I think something Archie and I agree on probably is
What
that
is
it's really fun to play with your voice, especially when you have a range.
It is.
I wish I had more range, but I just sound like. See, I did used to be about my voice, but I also used to be really mean to myself. So that's a change in now.
Oh no.
I always like to say that you might be surprised what kind of range you can discover in your own capabilities.
I think
Your
I've
capability.
spent so long like subconsciously suppressing mine because I was repeatedly told I was being too loud constantly by everyone around me.
Hmm.
So it's like I think it's been embedded in me at this point that I spent so long suppressing it that I don't even know how to reach those volumes anymore.
Interesting. Yeah, I would not have guessed you to be a loud creature.
A loud creature. La creature.
Le creature.
Le creator.
It's funny to say that not being a loud creature. Meanwhile, I'm currently bat.
Go squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh, I just realized the stream just heard me using the microwave.
You're throwing Kirby in the microwave?
I mean, I'm sure. I don't know what Kirby would happen in the microwave.
Well, why are you throwing Kirby in the microwave?
Well, you thought Kirby was gonna go in the microwave willingly?
Look, I know that Kirby is considered a pink marshmallow. That does not mean we need to microwave him.
I thought he was actually a marshmallow.
Oh no.
Whoa, why are you microwaving a Rick?
What kind of pink marshmallows do you know about?
The strawberry ones.
They are pretty tasty.
I've never
Also
seen these.
peeps.
Peeps I have seen.
Nexus.
Who's
living.
seen?
It's Nexus.
Is there a Nexus? Hi,
Yeah, I see.
Nexus.
They're
Nexus.
booping bunchy.
I got booped.
Nexus, we should all boop Nexus.
Yeah.
Well, when you find it, let me know. I'm curious how much of a disaster it is.
Was it that place in Wales that I don't know the full thing, but it starts with Llanfair, Llanfair, something like that.
You said that like really
LL.
impressively, I think.
Actually, I think it's pronounced like a but Welsh is such an interesting language. Here, I'll find it.
We need to get Cartographox on the call right
Oh
this moment.
no.
They might know about it just from probably being hearing a lot about it. But this is the name of the place, and it is actually that. This is not a joke. This is not a drill.
Oh my god.
That's the name of the place.
Drill.
How do you even begin to say?
There's a clip of somebody from like a weather report on the news doing like just blowing through it. Zero effort. So it's possible.
But do we know if they were right?
One fair pale God give it your God give that blah 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 blah.
It's like Clonfair Pul Huin
I don't have the
yeah.
I don't have the voice range capable of pronouncing this.
I know how things are pronounced in Welsh, but expecting me to be able to say that in one go is not. I'm not able to do that.
I know nothing.
Cork's just offended 3 different babies by goo goo gagaing all over.
Oh no!
What?
How could you?
Huh?
How could you?
Well, what's wrong, Corix? What, you can't handle goo goo gawing at babies?
Can't handle the truth.
Wait, that's not something I do.
And Corix is offended by babies.
Well, I do typically tend to not like being around loud things.
But Corix,
Oh,
you're
no.
around me.
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, we didn't have to go there for him.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Obnoxious.
I mean, you're around me, though.
That one.
Punchy.
No,
Nope, I don't think you're
no.
obnoxious.
Punchy, why'd you do that?
I completely. Oh no.
Light
That was
needs
the
place.
easy part where you just need to click the right color.
No.
No.
Well, you know what happens next.
Boopa Bunchy.
We pat Bunchy, pat.
I don't know what that
Noisy place.
noise was right after Pa said, well, you know what happens next? And I immediately heard like a bone breaking. like someone's neck just got snapped.
Oh my! Oh no!
It's a little extreme.
Well, you
Oh,
know
no,
what
that was
happens.
me.
Well, you know
that
what
was me
happens
doing
next.
this-
Come here, Bob.
No. That was me doing the sound effect of my board getting cleared from too many pieces and not enough spaces. Me
Too
going.
many spaces, not enough spaces.
I like how we tricked Bunchy into entering purgatory.
I know. That's what
With
this was all about.
We made it look like it was her
Well,
own.
now we
decision,
can finally have our look. Okay, Muffin, we've had to have the talk with Poss already with the steak about the steak sauce, but I don't think the message came across quite.
Well, you see, I've advanced my addiction to pan sauce now. Whenever I mean, you know, you make it fresh on the stove, and it's way better.
So Poss, you see, Muffin has a addiction to, well, I guess pan sauce now, but that it was like steak sauce like a couple days ago, and we had like an intervention, and I was planning on this becoming another intervention. I feel like Poss just made all of those plans go.
Yeah, it sounds like the first intervention didn't have quite the effect you thought it had.
This is typical.
I mean, we've probably made Scott's addiction like 10 times worse than it was when we first found her.
I don't think we did that.
I think we've exacerbated it an amount for
Okay,
sure.
maybe a little bit.
Just a little.
Just much.
Turn. I
Thank
can't
goodness I
turn
have
one
no
way half.
addictions like that.
You
What?
know what? I'll give this a decent amount of time.
Oh, that's Horrocks. Oh,
Huh?
I heard like someone else's voice. I was like, who is that?
Did you forget Corix was in here?
No.
How did you forget about me?
I did not forget about you.
Also, I like how on Gorix's screen it looks like Bunchy is resting against Marvik's tail.
Aw. Wait, would that hurt my tail?
While Muffin just looks on, like,
Actually, wait,
just like a
Wow.
caring parental figure.
You can have fun. I'll just be over here if you need me.
Axiflixel?
Axiflixel?
Axiflix.
I'm unfamiliar. Oh yeah. Yeah. The
Wait,
maker
what am I
of
familiar with? Oh,
the engine that this game was in.
oh.
Right.
The bumper stickers game in it was
Hey,
made in.
how close are you to your goal, Pass? Out of curiosity.
I have no clue. I genuinely do not know.
Pass,
Did
that's
you
not
hear when
good.
I told you what the goal was?
It was get through all the tasks and up to level 5, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what
I don't
level
even.
are you?
I'm on level 4.
Okay.
So,
Oh, so
I shouldn't be
you're
too far.
probably you're probably almost there.
I wasn't expecting this to be very, very big. I figured there would be a lot more to it than it appears, because puzzle games are like that for me. But
More than meets the eye.
Oh, that did not show up very well. Hang on.
no, I wanted. Here, turn that way. I need
Well,
that out of the way so I
turning.
can put this.
Pass said, "Get this out of here."
Get it out of here. I'm sort of narrating.
Sorry, I switched between my stream, which I had like at a lower quality, and then over to HD. Pause.
Oh, no. Oh yeah, I'm in high quality. Enjoy the crisp, clear outline
But
and the
HD
lack of
plus.
aliasing.
Sounds great.
Ooh,
Uh,
I'm about to learn stuff.
Excuse me.
Potato.
But you think this really? Well, oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh. That's kind of like fish being spelled GHOTI. That sort of thing, right?
I feel like this is the kind of thing that you would need an English class for. I did not have one of those.
You know what I always keep saying when I say an English class? I sometimes I end up saying an English class.
No.
My English is better than your English.
My English is better than your English. Oh shit.
What about like a competitive class? Like you're Englishing to the death, English clash.
Okay. In my any literature class, I can win.
Yeah, that just looks like word vomit if I'm trying to just read that without the information you gave earlier.
You're a word vomit.
I wish
What?
I kind of wish that the explanation there had come after, so that I would know if I would have been able to, because the way I see it, it looks like I would have been able to infer that it was meant to be pronounced potato or potato. Potato.
Potato.
Potato.
Potato.
Potato.
Potato.
I don't know why I like potato so much.
Yeah.
She's very
It's like
cute.
charm.
Indeed
True.
they are.
See, she can't deny that.
It's been a while since I've enabled this. Is it going to be cut off at all? Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah, what gay person should I raid into? If I do when I do decide to raid.
Oh,
What gay person?
being
Have a
gay
lot
is
of
illegal
faith
now,
in yourself there, don't
Marvick.
you?
What chorus?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
The companies have had their fun and don't want to play with us anymore. Being gay is illegal now.
Oh right, fuck. I mean they weren't doing as much as they usually this year actually.
I need
That's kind of freaky. That was like, I didn't like that.
Not okay. It's my turn with the gay stick.
What do you mean?
Anyway, there. I have a new goal in play. I mentioned it on socials before, but now I'm going to make it official now.
Wait, what context do you use belated?
Delaying or something that happened
No,
later than it was supposed to.
Oh, so I
Like
could say happy belated Pride Month.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be it. It would also imply that you completely missed the entire month and didn't know that it was happening until just now.
That's pretty on brand, yeah.
That is on brand with me, actually.
I drink a water.
But actually, if it helps, it's more of an implication. It doesn't mean that's necessarily what happened. Like a stick.
Oh, that is true. Pride Month and that do take place at the same time, although for some reason you get lynch mobbed if you dare bring that fact up.
What am I bringing up?
It could just be a Twitter thing. Basically, don't
Mo-
be on
most
Twitter,
things like
kids.
that are a Twitter thing.
That very much sounds like Twitter. Like you probably wouldn't have that experience anywhere else.
Like Twitter is just like that's the one thing of Twitter's identity that didn't change when it got bought.
Whoops. Oh, another one of that. Okay, wait, that's fine. We can do that. That's...
Twitter is made to get people angry.
I only use it just to help promote things. I don't actually... Well, I respond to some things on it, but I don't actually use the platform for its purpose because it's not worth.
What is the
it's not-
platform's purpose?
Apparently being toxic.
But it's so enticing to do.
To be toxic?
You're enticing. Boss said I've always wanted to be toxic.
No.
It
They
makes
told
it
me I
so
could be
appealing.
anything, so I
Yeah.
became toxic.
Yeah. It became a poison. I'm gonna put the yellow there. That's where that's gonna go. I need to keep this space open. I don't want to have a green there or there. I'll put
I
it
don't
there.
want to have a green.
I want
But
some,
boss, what if you are a green?
but that's just my, no, it's true though. My
Like you're
Twitch-
green?
My Twitch
You
name
turned
is green. I'm also
That's
green
crazy.
with envy.
Oh.
You were pink for a little
cried.
bit.
Really? Wow.
You
That's
did turn
true.
pink.
It is true.
You're pink.
I am not pink.
What if you were though?
I mean, currently my Discord profile advertises pink, but I am not pink.
Yeah. What is the meaning of this? I've been meaning to ask.
That's the badge belonging to someone who's actually basically the only one actually keeping up to date at VR chat, Blender, and Unity tutorials.
Oh,
There we go.
Wait, what? Oh.
Without her assistance,
color.
I would have had a lot more trouble getting as far along with this process as I did.
Boop.
I am also not the musician Pink. I did not even know that was a musician.
Oh, you didn't know about pink?
Wait, really? Oh, I forget you're out of touch sometimes.
Yes,
It's
I'm
my
not
life.
shy about it. Embarrassed about
Don't
it, yes,
you
but not
forget.
shy about it.
I choose to believe that Marvick was actually saying "really" for Corey saying that he's not the musician.
Yeah, that's I concur with this.
And Paul said, I agree with that description.
Yes.
You know, Paul, what if I didn't agree with that description?
Well, then you just have to deal with it. You
Then
just
like
gotta,
cry. Boss
yeah,
said.
cry a little.
You don't like it? Well, too bad.
It's healthy to let yourself experience the emotions that come naturally to you.
Well, that's just actually true. Wow, she's just spitting facts now.
As long as you don't unfairly unpack them on anybody else who had nothing to do with them.
Hold on, wait, that's a little too much knowledge.
Maybe too real.
That's a little too real.
Cry some more.
Cry a little.
Cry a little.
There's something so sinister about Muffin being the one saying it.
There is something really sinister about that.
No, I am also a proponent of crying when
It
you feel
is?
like you need to cry.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to get that sort of stuff out.
It's a pressure relief valve. You need it.
Or you explode.
Oh, there was a small white Pete that happened.
Yeah, we did an
I wish that,
impromptu AP. It was
Boss thought it was for my inner mission, not intermission.
Your intermission.
My inner what is it? But the boss thought it was my intervention. It was actually her.
I got bumper stickered. I got bumpered.
Get bumpered.
Punchy is only big enough to like have 2 bumper stickers applied to her.
Oh no.
This is gonna be a really weird question.
Uh-oh.
Are we gonna have a really weird answer?
Does
Maybe.
Donkey Kong count as a furry?
I think so.
I think he's just a monkey.
Monkey.
He's monkey. Monkey.
Return to monkey.
Like he's not dressing up as anything that he's not. Well, he does have the tie on. Is he reverse furry?
It does. Yeah.
He has like human-esque traits.
Just reject
This is what
furry,
makes it
become
troubling.
human again.
He goes to the human convention.
He goes to the. I don't think I want to go to the human convention.
I'm not being
They
bold.
pretend to be human. Gee, I've been so tired. I've been driving my car and having a job all day.
Me too.
Me too, but like I wish I didn't have it anymore.
Oh dear.
Numbers! I've been raided by a snaky.
My Snickies.
There we go.
Snickerdoodle.
Welcome in,
Rated by
numbers.
Snickers.
Snickers, oh no.
You're not
That
you when
means
you're
they're-
hungry.
That means they're laughing at me. Oh, wait, you were doing Voices of the Void? Oh no, the one time I'm streaming while you're streaming and oh, I could have
Oh
shown
no,
up and
pause.
I love that game. How was it? How'd you like it? Was it your first time playing it? Oh, wait, no.
Is Voices of the Void? I never quite understood the gameplay. Is it like a resource management thing?
Kind of. It's a little bit survival, a little bit
A little
spookies, and it's mostly. Have you ever heard of this game called Signal Simulator?
I think so.
It's a similar kind of game where you're running around maintaining satellites and equipment that basically picks up
you had-
signals from outer space.
Had
And
tech issues? I'm sorry to hear that, Numbers. Tech issues are not
no
fun.
more tech issues.
Yeah, no one likes techie issues.
Ooh, okay, so you're about at the same point that I was at when the last time that I streamed it. I should get back into it at some
on
point.
those shrimps.
Back when I had an eye on those shrimps. Those were bygone days. Days bygone.
Oh,
Days bygone.
X1.
I was testing something. I
This
didn't know
is
that
a
was
task
Twitter
to
when it
work
worked.
for.
That sounds like a perfume brand.
Well,
Days
we
bygone.
have a
Days
fake bed.
bygone. I need to make that sound like an advertisement. Oh, Pulse, I should voice that one message.
You should voice that void.
Send the signals out and then capture it yourself, having forgotten it was your own signal.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, the premise of it is that you're picking up signals from outer space, and the satellites that make that possible have a lot of problems. They're like, it's really old equipment, so you have to, it's sort of time management. There's resource management as well, just a little bit.
Corks knows how
And
I can be
then-
with resource management.
And then maintenance. It's like a task, like a work task simulator kind of thing.
Marvik, you should be good at resource management because it has the word man in it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I'm a fraud. Oh my god.
Yeah, you just you gotta get better at this. I can't believe it.
I gotta get better with men. I mean, if you say so.
I mean, we could all stand to get better with men.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mine's
Better-
like,
Let's be better to each other.
yeah. Be gay, do crime.
Yeah, be gay to each other as well.
Be gay. Oh, I need to tell people that you be gay to each. How I have them look at me funny. What did you just say? Nothing.
I think that's a good takeaway.
Oh my
message.
god. Do you want, I need to send you a video that Keith sent me, pause, because it made me want to cry.
Oh no.
Not like, but like, because okay. How do I describe this? It was about like something really, like a really relatable
Okay, right.
situation where how people feel about a certain topic. And I said, "Oh, that's not that. Wow, that's really relatable." And then Keith said, "Oh yeah, because it reminded me of you about like a guy who liked that."
About who
And
what?
I realized right at hold on. Let me send you a real quick pause.
And you cut out while you were saying that, so I didn't.
Oh,
It was about like
my-
a guy who what?
Who likes guys.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on, let me. I can give more context because, like I said, he said that it reminded me that it reminded him of me,
Uh-oh.
and I was like, "What?"
Oh, this thing
And
is
this
being
was,
so
mind you,
mean to
this
me.
was after I called it relatable.
Oh no.
Hold on,
Well,
pause. I'm DMing.
No
it.
choice.
So I'm sliding into Paus's DMs. It's also a really cute animation, admittingly, but like he's I hate that I immediately was like, wow, this is so relatable, and then I was like, oh, it reminds me.
Oh, another one of these. Wait.
What?
It's okay. I figured it out. It gave me one pointing in a direction, and there was no
Your direction.
there was no space to fire it from that would put it in the spot that I wanted it to go. Ah! Renoise streamer. Yeah, it was my first time really like doing anything with Renoise, and then I wound up getting distracted by something else.
You're something else.
There was something silly going on, and I got in on it in what I assumed would be a fairly tenuous way, but then I wound up all the way in it. And so,
It's
There's a way
okay.
to make this work differently. Okay. Silly things with people. Isn't that just interacting with anyone on the internet in general?
You're silly.
You're a sillier.
You are silliest.
I don't remember what I said numbers, but I thank you for putting my voice in the soup.
But you are infinite silly.
Oh no.
You are silly squared.
think maybe I assume that was like he was hearing in the background.
I exist. My voice. No.
My voice.
I may. Paul, also welcome in. I see that's your first time chatting here. Hope you're doing well. I may, once I'm out of this, once I'm done with it. All I've done so far in this one is I've got my synthesizer here, and I've recorded samples of just the raw triangle wave, and then I'm making instruments with it. So at the moment, I do have some sampled instruments that I've made already from the triangle. And actually, this is the sawtooth, not the triangle. And I'm going through and doing that, and I figured I would do it on stream. Could have been fun, and so far it is. I was right, and so I'm gonna keep going with it until I have some interesting stuff. But yeah, I've been making a lot of music in Renoise for a couple of years now, and it's probably one of my favorite ways to do it. It is very complicated though, and it can be difficult to get into for that reason. There we go. I got a yellow.
If I recall correctly, Paul also has streamed Musicy Doodles at some point, unless I'm thinking of a different
my.
Paul.
There could be plenty of Pauls. Who knows?
There are multiples, but
Multiples.
but
I do.
I think this might be the one.
It is 3 a.m. Yes, I
You
should
might be
indeed
the
be considering
one.
wrapping this up.
I do love me a
It's for, like,
good
nerds.
music stream. It's a concept that I don't see a lot of. We could always stand to have more of that. I'm also terrible at puzzles. There we go.
You're not terrible at
There's
puzzles.
an
The puzzles are terrible at themselves.
The puzzle is terrible at you.
Wait, we can put orange that way.
You're a coil.
It
Numbers.
it must be, considering there was no recognizable features, and yet Paul recognized you.
I'm irrecognizable.
Well, he has on screen. I have the Fuji thing up.
That's right.
Good night, numbers. Sleep well.
Yeah, Muffin's way more visible on
Fiji?
my end, but
This is true.
No, I would say numbers.
Gonna
are pretty...
coil Marvick.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no. I'm okay with this.
Enjoy your Tatum and have a good EP.
Man sauce.
Man, lovely.
Look, I don't. A man is a man, all right.
that's fine. Numbers. At least I'll know he's not going anywhere.
Wow. Okay.
Are you implying that I am not a man, Numbers?
What is a
you're
man?
fruit. A miserable pile of. Oh, am I saying it right?
Yeah, that's pretty correct.
Flesh.
Flesh. It is not by my hand. I once again given flesh.
I thought about doing an AP with.
The sad part is
So
you can
you
get
tonight.
any handful of people to recite any famous quotes like that one word at a time, and I can guarantee that we're gonna end up with several duplicates.
Flesh.
You're a duplicate.
Hi, Green Hornet.
Why
how's
that's
it
supposed to
going?
me?
Oh, hi, Green Hornet.
Hello, Green Hornet.
I'll say Paul, I make a little bit of everything. I'm never really sure what I'm gonna make until I start making it. But usually it comes out, kind of electronic. If it's not easy listening, it's gonna be like a heavy
out.
beat
Oh
kind
my
of thing. Came out. Be happy for me, dang it. Oh wait, no, what?
I need to do a
Congratulations.
Castlevania
Why did that turn
on
red?
stream. I have several games that I need to get to and doing on stream at some point.
That was
Don't
supposed
you
to be
worry,
yellow.
I will.
I
As
have
soon as I
several
stop
games
being
that
indecisive
on
and actually
stream.
pick one.
But then, like, my brain's like, oh, I don't feel like playing this video game right
Silly
playing this
brain.
silly brain. That's not how you handle that.
Silly brain, you make me look bad.
It's so true.
Every time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what I do, I always start with like a very clear idea of a song that I want to make, but then I wind up because I usually am patching a synth to get to the instrument that I want for the sound that I want to make, or I'm using samples to make a particular kind of sound, and then I wind up getting distracted when I inevitably hear something completely different that I like in the sound that's coming out, and then
Wait.
wind up turning that into something somehow.
Silly Bunchy.
Which is it's always a
Sounds
fun way to do
for-
it. Sounds are for hounds.
Oh no.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Nexus.
Nexus found us.
Nexus. Bazooples.
Beep.
Hey, Nexus.
Hello. How you doing?
Until
I should be
now we're
going to
just
bed.
chilling.
Pretty cool.
So should Martha.
Oh no.
Well, I can like be here for like until Poss is free.
Oh no, Numbers also found us.
I don't think she's getting.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, the numbers.
Numbers. Oh my
Came in-
god, it's numbers.
He came into he came
Oh,
into
numbers.
booth,
Numerals.
and then
Oh shit, he came to kidnap me. Okay, hold on.
yeah, no, you're supposed to be in bed now.
Yeah, you have to leave the call screaming as he
Yeah.
coils you and takes you away, and fade out into the distance.
And fade out into the distance. Look, I have my phone. It's how I can keep talking.
I'm curious. If I put this in my own chat, how many other people are gonna see it?
What?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay.
Thanks for the follow, Paul. Yeah, like I'm not sure how often I will do music things specifically, but I drug out my my Korg, and so I'm gonna be doing some sound design. So I figure might as well stream it a little bit here and there, and so that it may turn into a regular thing.
Can you
Writing is
dissect
becoming
the
a regular
phrase
trend.
"I drug out my Korg"?
Wait, what?
What does this mean?
Don't drug your corks.
Okay, so I have a Korg. KORG is a brand of synthesizer,
Oh no,
Okay.
he drug.
and I have a little one. It's a mini log, which is one of the inexpensive entry level kind of things that's an analog
Load
synth.
times.
Okay.
And I have one of the first ones that came out, and it's taken a beating. It lived in a very humid environment, so it's got some electrical issues, but
Poss is beating someone.
I haven't-
up. Oh my goodness.
I haven't used it in a while, and I wanted to use it as like a USB interface for my Renoise adventures, and then USB MIDI just isn't working on it, so I decided to just use the synth itself to do sound design instead.
Bap.
I also am not super used to people saying drug instead of dragged, so that also tripped me up a fair bit.
Yeah, it is. It is a
Someone's getting drugged. Oh my god.
it is a difference. It is a different way of using the word. Yes.
Did I use drug? I may not have been thinking too hard about
Wagon.
Oh, thanks for
Dragon.
the follow. How do I say it? Ryu Fujipaw. Thank you for the follow.
Hello, welcome in.
I had to look at that for a second.
Oh, I like your name.
I also like your name.
Burrito the Noodle Drag. Hey, I've seen you around. Welcome in.
Oh, hi, burrito.
Hello,
You're a new-
Burrito.
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 Also, how do I? Is it Arcellus? Arcell? It's hard. X's are hard.
X's and O's, Corix.
Thanks for that, Archie.
No problem.
I just wanted to point out, Poss is in fact trans, so female. Just so you know, I'm just clarifying it. I'm not getting onto you. It can be voices make it very hard to actually just tell immediately. I fully understand that issue.
It is hard.
No worries, though. It's not a huge deal.
You're a huge deal.
It's all good. Just letting you know.
You're a huge deal.
You're a huge deal.
It's all right.
You first.
If the situation had been flipped, I would have made the same mistake because my brain also defaults to assuming that everyone's gender must match the way their voice sounds. It's why I've sort of just not. It's why I've just basically stopped calling anyone by any gender, and I just refer to them as they or them whenever possible.
Yeah.
We all have our defaults, though.
That's a fair way to do it.
No, I've actually heard people have a weird. And I mean, granted, it's an interesting conversation with it, but it's like, I don't know what to think of it. I've heard some people actually get don't like being called they or them.
It can be seen as objectifying. Not as much as calling someone it or its, but it's not far off.
Oh no, that one's bad. That one's.
No, I know some people who prefer it/its.
Yeah, there are. That is a thing. Actually,
I just hear a lot of people saying that they don't like.
Like, I
that
guess if
one
you're
for
okay
some
with it, then
reason.
that's one thing. But if you're not, then that's a different story. But
Yeah, that's definitely one that I would be 100% certain that the person wants that before saying it.
a lot of the time, folks will put that in a description somewhere.
it's okay,
That's-
Greenhorn. I still slip up with that
made
sometimes.
the habit of constantly looking at people's bios now
Also-
just to make sure. And
Also,
then I don't
Marcellus,
list down their
you're
bios, and
cute.
I'm like, oh my god, what?
I'm not saying that we're not. I'm saying you're cute too.
You know what I mean? Put your stuff in your bios, goddammit!
Yeah, now that I come to think of it, I don't think I really put any indicator.
You've got
Well
the
timed.
Oh, yeah, you have an indicator on your Discord, Pause.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's in the settings there.
That is,
And
but
the-
that's not something that can be seen on stream. Is the thing.
Well, there's the pronouns thing with, I think, Franker Facey or maybe something else. I don't know.
I mean, I
I
know.
do have that. Not all the streamers have that extension, though.
You know, I can actually just go ahead and just, instead of just saying this aloud, it would make more sense.
Oh, yeah. And your
I've
stream
got
tag.
with the yellow.
It's only mine
I
though,
still-
but
Did I put that in my stream tag? Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
English,
Yeah.
furry VTuber, PNG
Furry
tuber,
VTuber.
otter, LGBTQA plus, variety, 18 plus, she, they.
Yeah. We're very.
I forget
we're
if
very,
I forget if I put mine in mine actually.
Let me look at mine. What do
color?
I put? I don't.
Nope, I didn't.
So what are mine? Mine are English, LGBT plus, furry, language language warning.
I mean, it
I mean,
it-
hey, I think I'm being responsible putting a language. Me.
definitely.
Mean. Look, see, I
it's
haven't
not
said a swear
working.
word in a while.
Yeah, I have. I don't think I'm gonna bother faking that for myself because, like, how I said that people like, how I myself also default to calling people by the gender their voice sounds like. I identify as he/him. Like, the way my voice sounds matches the way I am. So I don't think I need to point out a difference.
So, anyways, I get to talk about my character lore now because of this topic.
I'm having time with this. There we go.
You can
Clear
do
the board for me.
And don't snap something's neck to do it.
That pasta would be bad.
The only thing I'm gonna snap is into a Slim Jim.
Oh, I love a slim. Is it? Do you know those the what are they? The Slim Jims that are like, oh,
Ah,
they're
my neck.
mild,
I think.
and then they're
mean-
like not even mild at all.
Yeah, is it like Slim Jim brand or is it like a similar thing?
I think it's the brand.
Oh no, I hit the wrong one.
Or they say,
used
oh,
up
it's
the
supposed
last
to
of
be
the
spicy,
string.
and it's like barely spicy.
Maybe that's probably you should probably get some more string.
That's
I think I can spare some for all the
always-
spiders in Minecraft I've killed. Like, you think that'll help?
I always hate that because I like I really care about having actually spicy food, and then when it says it's spicy and it's not,
Don't go to
get-
Japan then, because I hear
I
that
get
they don't.
angry.
Oh, that's
they
an
don't,
ad. That's
they-
an ad break intruding
So
upon
I
upon
keep-
this moment.
I hear a bunch of people who live in Japan like they say when something says that it's spicy, it's probably not as spicy as they're making it sound.
There's always that one thing that describes itself as like mega volcano hot, burn your face off, and it's like,
It's got a little kick to it.
yeah, little bite.
Lovin, you said that so matter of factly.
What about that common like cartoon joke with wasabi?
Oh well, I don't like wasabi. Wasabi's kind of gross.
I haven't tried it. I don't want to try it. Fenrir booping me. Why are you booping me?
I haven't tried it myself. I wonder what it tastes like.
Oh no.
If you've ever had horseradish, it's a similar thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
Fenrir.
Horseradish.
It's a taste like
For 20
horseradish
years,
tastes like
dang,
Nexus?
you've been around, haven't you, Ornette?
Yeah, I do know horseradish. Horseradish is great.
Yeah, it's pretty similar, and a lot of places, a lot of the time when you get wasabi, quote unquote, it's gonna be basically just horseradish but colored, and that's not
Clears up
really
the
as bad as
sinuses.
it
Probably clears out a few other things too.
may sound in some cases.
silly.
I
sauce.
also like horseradish, but even real wasabi, yeah, it does have that same effect where like you could probably breathe fire out of your nose if you have too much of it at once.
Oh my, that sounds dangerous.
Is it really
It's-
that bad?
It's
Yeah,
not
is it?
terrible, but it's really strong in that way. So just be careful how much you get at once.
It must be fresh horseradish then.
I've always thought the name for it, calling it horseradish. I've always thought that name was weirdly sickening to just. I don't know why. It sounds really unappealing.
You're
Apparently, it's
appealing.
from horse, like the adjective, like strong.
Oh.
Radish that is horse. That makes a lot more sense. Because radish does have a little bit of spice to it, and if it's got a similar kind of spice to a radish.
How was the game? The game was fine. It was over in like an hour. Once we got it going and everyone got sorted into that was going to be.
And we all booped pause.
Boop 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 boop.
Boop 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 boop
Boop, 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 boop,
boop.
boop.
Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop.
Great, the underground boopening. 3 out of 7, not enough game. Yeah, the game was over really quickly. That's kind of why I opted to just go to a just chatting segment for the time being.
I maybe should have been at just chatting this whole time as well. Because I
Wait,
no longer.
Did you finish your game,
playing
pause?
No.
No, I'm not even close. I got a little bit, like I got halfway there and then had to clear the board, and apparently I just found out the score resets whenever that happens. So
How long of a game did you
Oh.
pick for this?
it wasn't a long game. I've just been stuck on the same level because I'm not doing very good with this particular kind of puzzle. I haven't actually played this game very much outside of just peeking at it whenever I was curious.
Isn't that what happened on your first time playing the AP pause?
No, well,
Was it the
'cause
first time?
the first time around it was Sonic Adventure 2, which I'm
Oh,
very
never mind.
familiar with. Yeah. You know
Oh no, that
me.
was when you were playing Mario World.
I think yeah, that did happen with Mario World.
But hey, Burrito, the brownish green one is Nexus. The blue and orange one is Muffin.
Yeah.
Nexus.
Nexus.
is the
I thought you were referring to Nexus saying burrito for a second.
Nexus, the burrito wyvern.
I mean, they are burrito aligned, yes.
They have specified being burrito aligned.
Burrito and brick.
That sounds violent.
Yeah.
Dorito aligned, brick
Violet.
affiliated. Wait, green.
I've actually
Greeny.
been very curious, Nexus. What is with all the bricks anyway? I clearly missed the origin story behind that one.
Current origin story.
It's one of the things that started with Gunfire Reborn.
Oh yeah, 'cause there is a brick
Yeah.
weapon in that game. It also wasn't there initially, I don't think.
I don't know when they added it, but it's certainly neat.
I've not tried using it, although the idea of killing things with bricks is a very amusing mental image.
You're an interesting mental image.
Thank you.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't supposed to happen.
But it did happen, and now you must deal with the
Mhm.
consequences.
I can put that there. That's good. Oh, that's perfect. I got a red. I got the red that I needed.
Do it, Poss. Believe in yourself.
It wasn't the red that I deserved, but it was the red that I needed.
What's the heart for, Fenrir?
It's Fenrir. I love Fenrir.
Red.
So just to make sure, Bunch,
Friend
you
real.
know that you have met the score requirement, right?
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Oh, anybody opposed
Fair
to a
enough.
release?
I don't
Well,
know.
you haven't done the combo clear or the chain, but
No,
you have
that's
you seem to keep going for score without doing the chain or the combo.
I have not even noticed this. I haven't even.
I'm,
Oh,
sud-
Punchy!
I'm suddenly
Okay.
seeing why this was so difficult for you to get anywhere,
Mm-mm.
and I'm not
That's-
even seeing what you're doing at all.
The silly otter.
It needs
When-
combo clear 7 and chain ×2, which are two things that are probably not gonna happen.
Also, that's fair, Fenrir. It's fine.
I
You can
think
throw all the
could do
hearts around
them
you want.
with the little changey things, not too bad. But every time you get them, you seem to use them just to clear out more arrows.
Yeah, I kind of expected that maybe that would get me closer, but it turns out that they don't always actually always give me the goal I'm supposed to get, or the goal that it's wanting me to.
Yeah.
Silly otter.
But you are welcome to say you've bumped enough stickers at any time.
I think the stickers have been sufficiently
Bumbled?
bumped.
Yeah, here,
Yeah.
everybody just get some beans. Why not?
Bean.
Hey,
Hooray!
Beanie, hooray!
I can't eat those.
Why not?
The beans?
There
Attached to something.
shall be no eating these. It is
No.
not allowed.
No, I
Yeah, they
said
don't even
beans.
have any the good sauce on them. Could we find beans?
Yeah.
Fenrir counter beans.
Extra bean.
You know, I've noticed a lot
You're-
of Kaji's emotes don't look right in the actual like, and a lot of Twitch's like default displays because there's a gap between them. But it seems my chat overlay fixes that, so that it actually puts them together.
Yeah, it does look like a very broken heart.
I'm gonna poop the bunchy.
We should all boot the beans.
Bizoop.
Wait. I'll also collect just in case anybody else has items that they.
I do have
You're a
Bowser's
real
castle
team
theme in
player.
Super Mario World. Isn't that just the regular castle theme from that game, though? Also, I don't know. It's a very good theme. Also, thank you for the follow, Obistol. Or is it I don't think you want to pronounce Obistol, but I'm gonna go with Obistol.
So I think
Of
I will
course, you're calling
set
people
up-
obese on stream now.
What's with the bananas?
Banana.
Quirks, why would you do
So-
that?
Thanks for having me in the
That
archipelago
That
tonight.
drowning
Yauchi, the
emote is
archipelago.
there is so much ridiculousness in that one animation.
I think what I will do is set up these key zones.
For any Feywoofos that may come across your path.
Correct.
Fey Woofles, where's the
Wait.
Fey Woofle? I'll boop him.
They'll have zones that they can go to.
Alright, I forgot he's sleeping. I think.
Oh,
That doesn't mean he doesn't get his own.
it's true.
It just means you get bazoopled.
Gaji, yes,
This is what we're
Gaji has
looking
some
at.
very adorable emotes. I'm
So
also I'm also a fan of Pichirisu's over there, the one who actually made that drowning emote, which sounds like a very cursed sentence saying that by itself, but you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
So for those of you hanging around who asked about it, like Paul, what we're looking at here is I've recorded
That's Junie.
a waveform. I've recorded and looped a waveform, a single wavelength of the sawtooth wave from my synth, and I'm just setting up key zones for each of those now. And I think I'm gonna just set that up into an instrument, and then that'll be a good time
You know
for
what?
me to end stream for the night.
You know what? I'm gonna also quickly do this just because I really like the way that the way that she draws things. So there, I'm gonna throw a shout out her way as well for anyone interested.
You're interesting.
Archie, were you saying something before I?
I have no idea.
Oh no, it happens to me every
I relate,
time.
Muffin.
I think I was saying that I thought the Fofox's Nuzzle was by Bichiritsu, but apparently it's by Junie. And boop. Boop. But it's also cute, so.
You're cute.
Oh, very cute. Okay, so
Kork's
what we're
is
gonna
also pretty
hear?
Cute. But he's also a naughty prude, so he's in trouble.
I haven't done anything.
You're never not a naughty prude, Korks. I'm sorry to tell you this.
Only in your eyes.
Exactly.
This is why I boop him.
Beep. So we loop all these forward.
Oh yeah, Korks, I need you to see this costume real quick.
Okay.
Wow, that's perfectly in tune.
Are you looking at it, Korks?
And it's stuck in like
Oh my
1
gosh.
frame per second, but yeah.
What?
Paul, that is the first tracker that
It's a very
uh,
nice looking costume. I'll give it that.
Korks,
That is the
that's
first-
a you end. Mine is working just fine.
Yes, I know it's Twitch is being stupid.
Like 20 years ago when I was in middle school, that was the first tracker that I decided to check out when
Oh,
I found out about that.
Sure.
At least you can
Actually,
make it.
Korks,
And it took me until then, up until my early to mid 20s, to figure out how these things even work. So if you ever feel stuck on them, don't feel too bad. The learning curve is steep on this stuff, but it's super powerful. So once you do get a rhythm and figure things out, there's so much you can do with them.
I can
Fender,
really
I'm
recommend
not.
Sunvox as well.
Fender, I'm having some
Sunvox
issues
is very
trying to
interesting.
understand that sentence.
Wait, I want to tune this to.
June. Okay. Wait, does Daisy have a costume for that?
But yeah,
So it's not.
I sadly really do need to consider
Oh yeah,
Going-
go eat.
ending this.
Go rest.
Good night, boy.
Recover yourself.
Sleepy time for Proot.
So,
Wait, no.
I've
I'll just-
already been kidnapped by numbers, so sorry, Korks.
if you had bad,
It's
but
not equal pitch.
I-
Wait, no.
I guess that would
Alright.
make. What would that make, Marvick?
What am I?
A knuckle sandwich.
A knuckle say a knuckle say.
Who is more trouble? It's Marvick.
What?
Oh
Like-
yeah, jungle. It's perfect for that, Paul.
Like, if you
Well,
want,
I'm not more trouble.
like, you want to compare the cat and dog energy. Like, I'm the cat who would just laze around on your pillows. Marvik's the one who would be in there chewing up your sofa.
But the sofa's tasty.
Actually, as a resident chew on stuffer, yeah, I can agree. Sofa tasty.
Said I relate. Well, I don't think I
Nice
have
chewing
all
on
the dog energy, even though I'm not smart as Corix and
Well, yeah, I
tend
mean,
to taste things needlessly and run into situations before actually thinking them. Okay, maybe I do have the dog energy.
you can't have all the doggy energy. You gotta save some for me.
Yeah, but you're like an otter, so that's
Why is
different.
it
You're
being
have
dumb?
otter
There we
energy.
go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm like a dog,
send
a
a raid out to
cat, and-
Tenchio, who actually went live before I did, and is still live, surprisingly.
Fine whenever pause ends.
But before I do go,
Only I'm gonna go
there's a
raid.
Discord server if anybody out there is interested, and there's also a YouTube channel where you can go and watch basically everything I've done before.
I'm also not saying who I'm raiding because Corks is gonna judge me.
He's going after Dusk.
Why you don't say it like that?
He's chasing that there Dusk.
From
Look, he
the-
just happens to be very raidable. Okay.
That's not something you want to say.
What's wrong? Look, in Twitch context, I almost said in Discord context, like you can raid someone in Discord.
Well, you can, but it's not. It's kind of frowned upon there.
Yeah.
Well, look, what's wrong with raiding
Yeah,
Dusk
well,
all the time?
There's the Ko-Fi message too, if anyone's interested. You don't have to though. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful
He's a
day,
silly-
evening, or night,
he's a
whatever it
silly
happens to be,
Hugh.
and I will see you next time. Not quite sure exactly when next time will be, aside from the repo stream and on Thursday, but we'll see. Bye bye.